So Todd, heard you're kind of in a dry spell when it comes to games for right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're all.
What do you got?
I don't know. We're all trying to come up with something for Todd to do. Just earlier when I before I hit record and I suggested you should start working out or something. Just before all the way to what is it when they play like Doom and then Animal Crossing? What's it you're waiting for?
Doom, Neo, Animal Crossing.
Yeah. And then what was it? Oh yeah, I suggested watch One Piece or something like catch up on One Piece.
I'm like gonna balance between working out and watching One Piece. I'm just gonna get ripped as fuck.
Yeah, dude. You're gonna be like a One Piece character by the time.
In 1 month, I'm gonna get ripped as fuck.
Probably.
And be caught up on One Piece.
Now,
I'll probably
in Smash.
No.
In against Hawks, King K. Rool, and we can go to Evo.
No fucking thank you.
Oh man.
I would rather work out and do enough push-ups so I want to puke, rather than just fight King K. Rool and puke immediately.
Yeah, I've been rocking that the K rule or cruel. I was actually I was doing some 1v1s with Josh, and I was actually trying out Cloud for the very first time on Smash Ultimate, and I feel you, man. I feel the recovery bungaloos and
bullshit.
His attacks are good, very meaty.
Yeah.
They hit hard, but when you're off stage, you have to accept that you're pretty much fucked. Which
sometimes it's good. It's just I have less of a problem with his recovery being bad, just considering like the character. But it's more about like I'll like up B and I feel like I'm gonna grab the edge, but he's just like meh and falls to his death. Somebody's at the edge putting butter on the fucking.
Hawk had that moment a lot today.
Yeah. I did the downswing thing and then just I can't believe it's butter. What?
You like press up B and you're like, wait, did I actually get the input out? Was it like disregarded because of like another input? And then you press it again, but it's like, got to. I actually had that input in line. Now you get up and down. See you later. Game. Yeah.
I feel it, man. I feel the Cloud.
He's fun though.
Yeah, he's definitely fun. It's gotta get used to the fact of
probably my best character.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's got buffed, so the competitors have been saying, oh, he's has potential for top tier, blah blah blah, that sort of thing. But yeah. Been playing a lot of Smash. Been playing a lot of Golf It. Well, not a lot, but we play Golf It for sure. And then Jackbox or Jack Party Box, whatever.
Jack and Daxter.
Jack and Daxter. Yeah, right. Jackbox Party featuring Jack and Daxter. There you go. Best of both worlds. Well, anyways, that's how we open up the episode for the Hypecast, episode 104, I should say. As your host, Sean, aka Hawk525, and I am joined by a lovely company who totally have not been what do you call being launched from the from the gun of King K. Rool. I got Todd. I have Josh as well.
Bitch.
And lastly, we have Endergamma as well, who got also launched from the gun. Yeah.
I also launched your bowling ball right back at you.
Yes, you did.
Fucking bowling ball.
Bowling ball.
Oh, dude. The bowling ball on the Todd's back, dude. The betrayal.
Dude, I even waited till you jumped. I was like, he'll jump over it, but it moves so slow.
the Animal Crossing villager and Isabelle fucking pocket, dude. That shit is ridiculous. And four-player Smash.
Villager's pretty fun too.
Yeah. He's.
I think I was just playing him as a gimmick, but.
Yeah, fun stuff. So anyways, we got plenty of stuff to talk about, including some fighting games. Got some epidemic-related delays, unfortunately, and also some digital epidemics later or on the docket today, and some more. So. Let's get to the shindig of things. So, let's briefly talk about Dragon Ball FighterZ Season 3. I forgot to talk about the changes that were coming, but there were more anyway, so I guess it was good. I guess it worked out, I guess. So, I'm not going to bring up any visual or anything, because it was just all in a live stream and stuff like that, and I don't want to find a live stream because it's kind of hard to find it. I actually tried, and I was like, what the fuck, where's the fucking live stream or whatever? But anyway, basically they talked about assists they can choose for each character now. So it's like Marvel 3. The sparking is now pretty much an X Factor sort of thing, where if you're down to the last character, you can pop it and then your attack is insane sort of thing. That's what they're pretty much trying to do, I guess. So it's like a very blatant comeback mechanic pretty much now. And then what was it? Oh yeah, Kefla is coming. I don't know if she's out or not. I don't think so just yet. I think she's out soon, but
I don't think any of the stuff's actually out yet. I think
okay.
they've just been showing stuff on streams and whatnot, you know?
Yeah, they've been showing off. They've been showing off the assists. I know Captain Ginyu has his Ginyu Force randomly attacking as one of his assists, so that's pretty cool. Krillin can now use his Kamehameha and not just his rock. So that's like a lot of what people have been praising about. Stuff like that. And apparently people are already like preemptively making tier lists. I'm like, really? you're really gonna do this right now? All right. But I guess it's just people
made tier lists for Granblue like within a day.
I think it's probably just fun. It's like what's that shit in MMOs? Well, it's not only in MMOs, but like theory crafting.
Yeah, people like to do that shit.
Okay, yeah.
I understand it.
Okay.
It's kind of annoying because tier list this, tier list that, but
yeah, I guess
they're not a Bible as much as people like to
make them. Yeah,
especially on a casual level. Like I don't know shit about fighting games, but just what I hear from other people, you just play the game casually. It doesn't really matter that fucking much.
No, not really. But
I think tier whores and people who actually see it as a Bible are more annoying than people who just create them.
True. True.
Yeah.
And then you have characters like King K. Rool and Bowser.
but he's low tier, man. It's fine. But he's actually like pretty low tier.
It's
to be honest,
it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
You learn how to fight them, I imagine.
Yeah,
I hate fighting King K. Rool, dude.
So do I.
He's pretty annoying. Yeah, I'll give it that much.
Since day one.
Everybody has that little shtick about them that is makes me want to peel off my face.
Yes. Everyone's got their little gimmick, and it makes them fun in that sense for when it comes to Smash anyway. But back onto Dragon Ball FighterZ. I guess that's pretty much it for like the big changes anyway. I'm sure they're like in betweens that I haven't mentioned. Like for example, when you power up now, it actually deflects projectiles, so it actually has a use now instead of like just taunting or whatever. Because no one did that throughout the tournaments and stuff.
Is the Marvel 3v3 thing new?
Oh no, it's been like that for since the beginning. But you just couldn't choose the assist between characters.
Yeah, everything was predetermined.
Yes, predetermined. Yeah, so they only had one assist attack. So
like 18 would have fucking
Just the blast.
Okay.
Yeah, but now there's more. There's 2 more assists, and so it'll make a lot of the characters more viable instead of like, oh, I can only place this character as a point character because that character's assist sucks. So you have to rely on the other 2 assists that are better or whatever. But now
It makes gameplay interesting. You can kind of fuck around with things. And
Always down for more options.
Exactly.
In games, even games I don't play.
some person will be using this and the other person will be using that, kind of see what is better.
Oh yeah.
Or how good you could do with it.
It definitely offers more room now, so that's pretty cool.
So I feel like
That's cool.
That's like one of the big problems with Dragon Ball Fighters, at least when I played it, was there was such a cookie cutter. There were so many cookie cutter teams. Like everybody was playing the same team, and it just kind of got boring to me. And I like variety, so I think having more variety is fun. Yeah.
Yep. Not to mention, we're not only getting Kefla, we're getting Ultra Instinct Goku, so we're getting more Gokus.
Yes, all of the Gokus.
I think
Bald Goku. Let's go.
How many Gokus are left?
We did this last time.
Considering
we did. You're right.
The Xenoverse type of shit, or whatever the hell that stuff is, there's probably like millions of Gokus. Just put them all in the game.
True.
Red hair Goku, pink hair Goku, bald Goku, Piccolo Goku,
Green Goku,
upside down face Goku, Animal Crossing Goku.
Where were you last week, Todd? You could have added on to
asleep.
Yeah, I think you would.
I was all fucked up.
Yeah.
Literally how we ended the podcast last week.
Yeah, just like naming different Gokus.
Just naming the most ridiculous possible Goku.
Punk rock Goku.
Son of Goku, which is real.
Jesus Christ Goku.
Fucking Todd named some of the ones that are real, like the red hair one and the pink hair one.
Pink haired one, yeah, pink hair is already there. The
red one's not, though.
Isn't that Goku Black or whatever?
Goku Black is pink haired Goku, yes. But red hair Goku. Sorry, what was that?
Drag. Dresses in drag.
That was actually one of the Goku, or one of the characters I really liked playing in Fighters was Goku Black.
Drag Goku?
Yeah, that one's
sorry, Josh, what's Goku?
I said Goku Black was actually one of the characters.
Yeah. God, no one plays Goku Black in tournaments, so I kind of forgot about him.
Yeah, he's really fun.
Yeah. There's also some other things like EX attacks only take up half a bar and stuff like that. So a lot of in between changes, and so overall season 3 looks promising. There's still 3 other characters that haven't been revealed yet. So who knows? It could be more Gokus, or it could be old
Fire Emblem.
Just straight up Fire Emblem. Yeah, if people think Smash is bad with their Fire Emblem characters, at least there's different Fire Emblem characters, all right? But we're talking about
Gokus.
Yeah, we're talking about Gokus and fucking Dragon Ball Fighters, man. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's funny, but it's just still ridiculous. So yeah, anyways, looks promising for season 3. So hope people find satisfaction in season 3 as soon as that comes out. So anyways, moving on to some other brief news involving with the PS5. I'll just bring this up real quick here, just for info purposes. But the PS5, according to Sony, apparently they're not ready to just reveal just yet. There's been some weird sort of hiccups going on involving with a certain epidemic, and a lot of the manufacturing process is being kind of it's hitting some walls because of that. And we all know a lot of our parts come from China and stuff like that, and so that's causing a lot of delays for a lot of gaming related things. But in this case for Sony, that's causing some delay in revealing the price, or even putting a price on the product, because hasn't really happened yet. The product hasn't really been produced just yet. Unfortunately, just for now. Apparently, this is just word from a lot of articles and sources and stuff like that. It costs $450 to produce a single PS5 unit. So, I guess it is a hint as to how much it's gonna cost in marketing, or was it MSRP or something like that? I forgot how the acronym goes.
MSRP.
MSRP. Thank you. So it could be like around $500. That's probably the right price point in my opinion. It could be 600, but I don't really see the justification for that, because at that point you could pretty much make yourself a PC at that price that can run pretty decently.
I think it'll be around 600, and they'll just sell it with exclusives.
Some people,
because at this point, like, they're not really competing with Microsoft, but they kind of are, just because Microsoft has a very wide margin on what they can release now because of the PC stuff and Microsoft or Windows 10.
Yeah.
And some people are just intimidated by PC things because it's like, even if they buy like a pre-built, they don't want to deal with like
management,
PC problems that arise and stuff. I've had acquaintances that will literally argue they prefer consoles just because they're easier.
Yeah. I
plug them in and play.
Exactly. Yeah. I that's pretty much where I came from. Like, the whole like PC thing was pretty intimidating to me, which is why I held it off for like the longest time. And then around 2017, 18ish, that's when I got the PC built. Pretty happy with it so far. I can definitely see many doors opening for me. But yeah, the whole management thing, the drivers and all this updating nonsense is really annoying. For a lot of like software and stuff like that. But
it's a learning process for sure.
It definitely is,
and it never gets any less frustrating.
Nope.
Yeah.
If you're technologically incompetent, or not incompetent, it's like illiterate. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably not a great investment. You just probably stick to consoles and stuff. I could totally see, like, come home from work, you don't want to deal with that bullshit. I don't even want to deal with that bullshit. I have a
the other day, I was trying to install some software onto my editing rig, and wasn't working. It was hitting some sort of error. Google couldn't find anything. Restarted the computer, and it just worked.
Wow.
Did you try restarting your computer?
I was pissed off the whole time.
One thing about PCs is, like, when bad shit happens, you kind of learn, like, how to fix it.
Yeah.
Like, you start learning that, like, well, this happens, so I've experienced this before, so let me try this and see if it fixes it. If it doesn't, then I'll...
If it doesn't work, you get pissed off because what you tried earlier didn't work. You're on the phone with Microsoft.
Is your son a gamer?
Is your son a gamer?
Your disk drive. That's why your Google Chrome isn't working.
Yeah.
The leg that got severed from the raid earlier is caught in the fucking disk drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the PS5 not being done is... I'll try to, like, disregard, because I'm not, like, really, like, into consoles anymore. The only thing that will sell the PS5 to me is be like a Bloodborne 2 or something if it was, like, exclusive to PlayStation.
Yeah.
Because obviously I'm a Bloodborne fan, but so exclusives, which I imagine they're going to push heavily. You know what I mean? Yes. Why buy a PS4 or a PS5? Sorry. But it not being done makes sense. I feel like probably by the end of the year we'll learn something, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then early next year, probably something.
They for now slated that it's going to be released around holiday 2020, so that's definitely
delayed.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully we can know about the important stuff or the important information by around, let's say, E3 time. They'll probably do their own thing, their state of play or whatever it is they're going to do. And then just spill all the beans for the PS5 and spill all the beans for the games that'll launch with it. Hopefully. So we'll keep an eye out. We never know. maybe some surprises maybe around the corner. That always happens. So, yeah. All right. So, more delay in production related news. The arcade stick or controller peripheral for gaming, the cross-up, which is a type of hitbox with a arcade stick essentially, has been on the halt because of, well, again, epidemic purposes, unfortunately. So it's really affecting a number of like gaming related things, including even the Switch for like the Animal Crossing Switch. What's kind of like running into some hills because of that too. So yeah, it's definitely a problem. You don't really, it's like one of those things that you don't really realize, and you take things for granted that a lot of these things are made from, you know, a certain country until, you know, this country runs into some sort of hiccup or something like that. Then you start to think like, damn, you know, right? So it's kind of an eye opener, and you kind of forget what happens when one country kind of runs into a problem, and then you just don't start to see like the parts and like the products coming over here, and then it's like, damn, and there's gonna be some delays.
Gonna have to fucking get over it and understand that this is bigger than material.
Oh yeah, for sure.
More important than your video games.
Yes, absolutely. Hopefully, the epidemic problem will pass as soon as possible, and I pray for everyone affected by this be better soon, and you know, get. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but, you know, obviously, you know, get your fluids, get your rest, and take care of yourselves, and stay away from crowded areas, all that stuff, as much as you can, and just be ever so vigilant. So, but anyways, another kind of a epidemic has been happening in the digital side of things. So. These aren't from like news articles or anything like that. These are just from like random tweets that I found that are like, I was just like, whoa. So I had to like bring this up, I felt. So one of them was related to the whole surprise trade in Pokemon Sword and Shield. This one involved with like hacked Pokemon or some sort of like weird thing that they've did to the Pokemon from hackers, and they trade these out throughout the world, and whoever gets them it'll pretty much like fuck up their game, or their it'll do something with their data or something like that. But basically, you definitely don't want these Pokemon. So I hoped that they updated sometime after this tweet was sent out. I don't know if Game Freak like picked up on this, but hopefully that gets taken care of, because that's pretty scary. Because I don't want you know, my precious Pokemon game to be affected by some malicious software sort of corruption or whatever. So I definitely don't want that in my game. So yeah,
it's actually pretty crazy.
Yeah. I think this was happening after the whole Pokemon Home was released. So, which is definitely out, by the way. So hopefully that gets fixed.
That's sketchy, boy.
Definitely super sketchy. And another one kind of related is Fire Emblem Three Houses. So apparently there was a quote-unquote discount, but that was like pretty much a way to, again, install another virus on your Switch directly whenever you fire up that version of Three Houses. So this one's like this time in the eShop, or was in the eShop. Hopefully that's in the past. And it involved with like.
Wait.
Go ahead.
This is satire. This tweet
is
a
it
virus called Fire Emblem Three Houses, isn't it? I thought it was a joke that
was it?
Fire Emblem Three Houses is a virus.
Oh, I hope it's a joke. Jesus, dude.
I think this is satire.
Okay, all right. Woo, all right. Woo, all right. All right. Glad that one was a joke. Holy
Is
shit.
Mitchie not double checking your shit?
I thought I did. All right.
God damn it, Mitchie.
God damn it, minute to you. Time.
What's actually real though was the whole netcode sort of storm that kind of happened with Street Fighter 5. It all started with some tweets that Ono put out, the producer of Street Fighter 5. He was being very vague about what was being fixed for the netcode, because that's been the biggest problem for Street Fighter 5 for
always being vague.
Always been a problem. It has not been addressed since its launch, unfortunately. And so apparently he was aware of the issue and they were going to take care of it. And a few days ago, the patch was out for not only for the netcode, but for the new character Seth, and the champion edition.
My name is Seth.
My name is Seth. Got that voice. But I haven't tried them out yet. But anyway, so the champion edition is also officially out, for physical. And so the netcode was out also naturally. I guess the netcode fix, quote unquote. And the one that was for sure was that the patch eliminated any netcode related mods, or any, I think, like those kind of or like network mods for the PC version. And that was there was another mod involving with fixing a netcode, and it was really good for PC players, but it ruined the crossplay because, of course, the PS4 doesn't have that said patch.
You can't use DLL files on a PS4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so any player that doesn't have the mod would actually get the short end of the connection, and so the PC player who had the mod will have the best part of the connection. And that's why a number of people kind of complain about that, and I guess that's one of the things that Capcom paid closer attention to rather than the actual netcode itself. But you do what you have to do, I guess. And
they have that Olympics thing coming up. They can't show their game being broken.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
but it's still the fact that they didn't specify what they were fixing. It took people literally like going into the code and like trying to determine what shit means. Fucking stupid.
It's what they basically did. It was kind of like a baby version of the mod that was
kind of, but not really.
Yeah.
Because what ended up happening is, from what I was explained to via like tool assisted and stuff, and from what little knowledge of programming I know, is they made the window for desyncing smaller. Like the rollback, they didn't touch the way the rollback actually works, like the buffer, but they made because the points where teleporting happens, it's because of desync, right?
Yeah.
You see yourself punch the guy, but in their screen they blocked. So next thing you know, you're getting fucking comboed. So they made that window smaller. So if you had good connections, you should have even better connections, ideally. But if you have bad connections already, they're probably going to be bad.
Yeah.
Still.
I think it's
very.
Go ahead.
They should just tell us.
Oh yeah, no,
yeah. It's no reason not to.
Yeah, it definitely for a number of companies, communication has been one of the biggest like flaws for right now, or like the biggest like con or negative, and it does really add the effect of like bad feedback and stuff, and hopefully everyone especially with Capcom on the fight, or just everyone in general should take communication into more consideration, and like just say like what's being fixed, or just be clear, and or what's being done exactly, and we'll be on a much better, or start off with a better foot, I guess you can say. But in this case, it seems like the netcode has changed, to say the least. But it's, I guess, overall
it has changed. The specifics we don't actually know at this moment, and there's been multiple reports of it being better and worse depending on
where you come from.
Yeah.
I tried a little bit of Street Fighter 5, and there was one bad time I had, and I was playing someone from Canada. And then
That's not that far away.
yeah, that's just really really weird. But maybe that person was doing something, I don't know. Because otherwise, I the rest of them, I was playing on casual, so they don't show you like where the players are coming from, which is weird. But the rest of those connections were pretty smooth. So I guess overall, to me, or in my experience, it's more consistently good or smoother. So I guess like it's like one of those things where the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, unfortunately.
But we don't actually know. That was just from what I was explaining.
Yeah, it could be placebo for all we know. I don't know, man. Like,
because I don't actually know either.
Yeah.
Because I didn't go in there.
Yeah.
And do the research. I just know from what information was provided in front of me.
Oh shit.
So,
Yeah. Who knows, really? I remember I just grabbed this image because I found this really really funny. I'll just read it off since it's like pretty short. This was the lessons learned presented from one of the earliest presentations for Street Fighter 5 during Evo. It was like done like on like a PowerPoint or something like that, and I was actually there, so I find this really funny, like even more. So let's see.
Did you feel their sincerity?
I certainly felt something. I don't know if sincerity was one of them, but
did they cry like that one guy at BlizzCon?
I don't know.
With his hair pulled back,
Mm-hmm.
the comb over.
Mm-hmm.
Who was that guy at BlizzCon apologizing for the Blitzchung thing?
Oh, fucking. Damn it, what's his name? J. Allen Breck.
Unleashed.
Unleashed. Unleashed is the DLC version. His hair down.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for that shit this year.
Oh, that's cool art.
So yeah, the lessons learned from before Street Fighter 5 was released is that it says character balance, large character diversity in each tournament. Don't greatly nerf characters, but buff weaker ones instead, which is that's really funny to read.
Totally.
Yeah. And then next one, it says community feedback. Having open and direct communication is important. I'm just gonna stop right there. And then
open communication. Thank you
mm-hmm.
for telling us what you're gonna do with the netcode and then what you actually did do.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm in the know.
All about the players is the last point. Characters alone don't make a game interesting. It's how players play the game that makes it fun.
You know what? I feel like that's a red flag nowadays too. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's when you say it's about the players, right? Mm-hmm. And they constantly say that, it's like pirate stories. It's literally the same fucking shit. Like, I feel like whenever somebody says it's about the players, it never is. It never actually is. It's, I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm.
These are just like buzz terms that
cookie cutter fucking read off of the paper bullshit. Hey guys, it's about the players, about the stories, it's about the experiences. Nobody's transparent any fucking more.
Power to the players. Yeah.
The players don't want to hear that shit. They want to fucking know, hey guys, we fucked up. That's what they want to hear. Hey, we fucked up, we're fixing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's that easy. That's what like makes people go, you know what? Thank you for owning your mistakes.
Mm-hmm. The reality. It's about the investors. It's about corporate fucking shoving shit down our throats.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's really about.
Yeah.
Please keep investing. It's about the players. Investors. Stockholders.
You should be watching.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how the story goes for a lot of games, and unfortunately, Street Fighter 5 kind of went through that same sort of storyline. But they're kind of picking up on things, but they're still kind of they're definitely stumbling upon the important bits still. But I guess it is what it is for now, and I mean the game is still fun. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of interesting characters now. The V skills and stuff like that, the V triggers have been interesting so far. The characters, the balance seems to be better So now it's actually more diverse, but we'll definitely have to see the tour or the pro tour or whatever hasn't even started. So we'll see how the meta or whatever shifts around and stuff like that. We'll see who's on top and stuff like that. But for right now, it seems to be pretty diverse for now. It's kind of open window sort of thing, so that's kind of cool. There's no obvious winner here, unlike the next game we're about to talk about here for now. But it's
now I got anxiety.
Granblue Fantasy Versus.
Oh.
There's not really an obvious winner for this one yet.
Grant. Like people. I'm just gonna go off.
Grant's good.
Yeah,
but ZawarudoWrrry just won a tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So, and people are saying he's at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, the type of game Granblue is, it's very hard.
Mm-hmm.
I was even hearing people saying Zeta was trash, and I've seen people do really good with it.
She just doesn't have a reversal, like Matera.
I'll play this video for now.
Oh, is this the character?
Yeah, Beelzebub. That's the Beelzebub is coming up as the first character in the DLC lineup. And as this video plays out, there's a date for it, and it's he's coming out the same day the US version is coming out for Granblue. So, yep.
Oh, that's good, because I actually, when I watched this, I was like, this guy looks sick as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if I play him, but he looks sick as fuck.
Yeah, he'll be out at the same time. We get our version, so we get to try him out right away. So that's cool. And it seems like the DLC is actually on the same day, so thank God.
Yeah.
I think of who he reminds me of.
Dagger DLC would be bad.
Yeah, that was like the one thing I was like super worried about. But that's I hope that's thankfully not a reality.
So I guess he's the bison of the game.
I guess so.
I guess.
The thing about the characters, with the exception of like maybe Catalina and Gran, they're not really. They have like traits of other like Street Fighter characters and stuff, but they're never really 1-to-1. They're all their own thing.
I guess the only character that it's like pretty close to a Street Fighter character is Charlotta to me, is because she has
yeah, but she's like combinations. She has things.
She has her own thing.
Yeah, it's like Fairy has Dalsum stuff, but she doesn't really. Shit.
Yes.
She's a ghost, you know? She can't.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't eat anymore.
She's more like poison to me, because she also has a whip, and it's also her hurt box, and like she has the Molotov cocktail, which is kind of like her ghost, whatever. One of them.
She has Dalsum drill kick.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, okay.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
And she but she also has a DP.
Mm-hmm.
She also has a move that pushes them away to make yourself safe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's just a lot of people do it just because Street Fighter is that fighting game.
People were trying to draw comparisons, like Mitchie was trying to say Vasarago Z Honda because he saw some tweet, and I was like, bro, he's not even close.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. It's like there's similarities, like there's fighting game not stereotypes, but like functions,
archetypes,
I guess.
or
archetypes. Yeah, there you go, archetypes, not functions. Can't say that.
Oh yeah.
But each character plays pretty unique. Probably the most similar ones are Gran and Catalina, because but they play very different. Even though they're like both like fireball, Tatsu, uppercut type characters. Yeah.
Like even with like sorry to bring up the Street Fighter characters, but like Ryu and Ken, even though they're both Shotos, they have like this similar moves and stuff like that. They play differently. Like you don't play Ryu like Ken, or you don't play Ken like Ryu.
I do. Low forward fireball, and I'll try to uppercut you. I don't know how to play games. One track mind.
I'm Spider-Man.
I'm Spider-Man.
So yeah. That's we're getting some DLC. That was some DLC news for Granblue. Yeah, but now we can move on.
Next DLC character, Narmaya, I think is also coming out in March. It's supposed to be 2 in March, 2 in April.
Josh.
So probably end of March.
Yeah. Yeah, your
No.
Game's good. I just haven't played it lately because I've been busy, and I kind of just want to play with you guys.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All they need to announce now, John, and I got the whole trifecta.
I want Silva, god damn it.
No,
Yeah.
you will wait after John.
I think someone has a silver color, but I don't know for sure. So I'm not an expert.
Yeah. Vera will be cool. I want to see Vera. Vera will be nice.
It's probably gonna be Zoe because
Probably Zoe.
there's art of Zoe in the story mode.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's happening. That's
But last
done
time,
deal. Yeah.
last time we made these kind of assumptions.
Mm-hmm.
I think was with Mortal Kombat.
Oh, right.
X,
Yeah.
and we never got Rain or Baraka.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't think story mode is a guarantee. Oro was in the Street Fighter like character stories. So could just be look, it's the character you like, wink wink. Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. Spider-Man. Yeah, Spider-Man will be in Granblue.
Spider-Man for Granblue.
That'd be kind of funny, actually. Oh, wait, doesn't Fairy have, like, a spider swing?
Yeah, she has, like, a rope swing you can use.
There's
She
poison.
also has an install that gives her, like, chain normals.
Oh, yeah.
So she can actually do, like, cancel her air moves into other air moves.
Mm-hmm.
Which is wild.
Yeah. What's also wild for, I guess, a number of people who follow Jeff Keighley
Wild world.
is him not taking part of E3 for this year.
How will I get Jeff Keighley's information when they leak all the info again?
Damn it, Jeff. Why won't you be there? Jeff, I love you. Jeff.
I'm just curious what E3 is going to be.
Nothing.
No, I think it'll be something.
There'll still be
No
stuff
way.
there. It's just like, because I feel like even people who aren't
It's
going to
gonna
be
be
there will
11
still
days,
release
dude.
information
What?
around the time. They just won't, you know.
Dude, are you kidding? I think I said this in the last podcast I was in. Like, E3 is just probably going to become, like, more of a trade show, and then they're just going to have... Everybody's going to have their own little Nintendo Direct. Maybe not Sony and shit like that, but, like, they'll have, like,
State of play.
Nintendo Directs and stuff like that around that time or something.
It's gonna be like a little lemonade stand in the middle of like Anaheim or some shit. And like there's just gonna be like two fucking people just like, this is our game. It's called To Us With You, to with us. And there's gonna be a tumbleweed that goes by.
But basically, there is a statement right there on his Twitter. Not gonna read the whole thing, but one of his tweets, he said he wasn't he wasn't comfortable with what E3 was trying to do this time around, so he pretty much said no.
Oh, yeah, because there was that big leak where they said, like, we're going to try to use people's giving nature to
Yes, yeah.
store some, like, fucking... what was the fucking word they used? Basically, like, hey, look, we donated money. So if we do anything shitty later, we can always point back. Remember? Remember when we donated money to the children? See?
It was like also some like social media bullshit too. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It
We
was
gotta exploit the children for
something like that. And then
storing like fucking muffins or something. I don't
something like that. Also the whole like leaking the information sort of thing that happened too. That was like a big no for Sony, and then
They already leaked the attendees the not the attendees, but the companies that are gonna be there.
Oh Jesus.
Apparently.
Ugh.
So.
Yeah. So yeah, Keely wasn't comfortable anymore, so he just backed out. I guess he was there for like 25 years, and so it's the first time ever that he won't be there, I guess. He might be doing something around E3 time, like on his own thing. He's like hosting another like some sort of show, for some news outlet thing. I don't know, but we'll see what's in store for Keely or what he has in store for us. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the Dorito Pope has for us.
What does he actually fucking do? Like,
he's a host. He's just a host.
He just exists.
He just exists.
Like, I don't think I'm a fan. No offense.
He puts a lot of money in trying to make games
like market
like
shit.
other media. Yeah, kind of like marketing. He thinks games should be as important as like television and stuff. You know, that's why he pushes like game awards, and he puts that together every year because he's like, you know, we got the Oscars and the Grammys and shit like that. And he's like, the games need something, so he kind of put that in. Like, I understand what he's doing, and just I don't know.
I see.
Game awards are kind of lame.
I remember.
I'm sorry, Jeff. I appreciate what you're doing,
it's all about the
but I don't even watch the Oscars.
Yeah, I don't watch any of it.
Fuck the Oscars.
Yep.
Like that one guy said.
It's moments like that that make me want to watch the award shows.
Mm-hmm.
But it's primarily because I want to see reveals.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably why most people watch it.
Except
I think
when
Jeff knows that.
Valve pulls out at the last minute. And they have to end with Fast and the Furious instead.
Oh, is that what happened?
Apparently.
My.
That's word on the street is they were supposed to reveal Half-Life Alyx at the Game Awards.
Oh, okay.
And Valve was like, you know what? Nah. Sorry, Jeff.
Sorry, Jeff. Fuck you.
Hey, you got Vin Diesel though.
Vin Diesel and then the I forgot the chick's name, but her and then
DWI girl. I
yeah. The tough chick, I guess you can say. But yeah, let's see what he has in store for us. So, anyways, that's the Jeff Keighley news. Borderlands news. We got a level cap raise and some other stuff, including seasonal events and stuff. I think Josh here tried it out a little bit, so.
Yeah, they raised it to 53.
Is it 50? Oh, is it 53? Okay.
Yeah, it's just 53.
Oh, is it just 50? Why 53? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Like, it could have been like 55 or 60. Like,
yeah, it's kind of a weird number.
Yeah, 53.
Yeah, it's 53.
Interesting. And also like skippable cutscenes and stuff like that, and
oh, that's the best shit though. The skippable cutscenes is the best shit though.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me, dude? Fucking it incentive, like now I can just level another character and not go to sleep.
Yeah.
In between cutscenes.
Yeah, who wants to see Tyrene like billions of times?
I already have to hear that dumb bitch's mouth 50 million times. But I get to see her in 60 frames now. That's also important. They optimized the game a lot.
Oh, nice. Yep. That was some Borderlands 3 news there. Now we can move on to something kind of big within the movie industry, gaming related, of course. It's the Sonic movie. It's been doing a lot better than a lot of people could ever dream of. It opened up with 20 million in the box office within the first 24 hours.
Sonic fans, am I right?
Yeah, Sonic fans. Yeah, man. I watched it.
Sonic fans, am I right?
I mean, it was it's a good all around family movie. I'll say that much. It's a 7 out of 10 for me. Very pretty like easy to like kind of follow the story. Of course, it's nothing deep or anything like that, but as something that's supposed to be faithful to the main franchise, yes, it is. It does that job really well. Loved Jim Carrey. He's absolutely like just entertaining as always throughout, the 90s and stuff like that. Or just, if you grew up with Jim Carrey, you'll love this movie because him playing Dr. Robotnik is just like, who would have thought? Who would have thought that would happen? But it happened, and it turned out great, I think.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good for video game movies because video game movies are usually pretty fucking terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Although it does scare me for... I'm not sure if this is real, but I think I saw something about like someone from Nintendo talking about like actually pushing into the movie field now.
Yeah.
I think
the last thing, I know a lot of Zelda fans want to see this shit, but the last thing I fucking want to see is a Zelda movie. I never want to see that ever.
I don't think you should worry about it too much, Todd, because even as things get proposed and stuff, because of what happened last time Nintendo tried to make a movie, I think they shelved that shit for a long ass time, dude. I wouldn't worry too much.
I feel like movies like Sonic might be a little bit easier to make, like whereas Zelda would be pretty hard. I think even Metroid might be easier.
But
I
don't know if this is on the docket, but it's kind of relevant.
Mm-hmm.
I saw some shit about a Diablo Netflix series.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to.
What?
Diablo Netflix series.
They're doing 2, I think. There's Diablo and another one. I can't remember what it was.
There's
been talk about Overwatch for sure.
Dude, so much.
Was it Overwatch?
They've been talking about Overwatch. That's the word on the street.
It's that, and there's the Borderlands movie. I don't know. I ain't down with any of that shit, dude. I haven't even watched The Witcher show, but I've heard it's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like all in all with video game stuff, I feel like I'm more immersed when I just play it.
Oh yeah, of course.
I mean, that's for me personally. Like, of course, there's people that are probably like, movies, yeah! I'm just not a big movie guy, so I'm not really interested.
As long as it's faithful to the franchise, then I'm cool with it. But if it's just like a fucking movie like Dragon Ball Evolution, then
yeah.
That's always the hard thing with video game movies, is because there's already a standard that's like a bar that's already there, and you literally have to make sure everything lines up to the original source material. And I feel like in more cases than none, you can't really do that because you have to have people that look like the characters. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like, that's one important thing. And you got to kind of create the same atmosphere. You got to use the same kind of effects, which you can get pretty costly. Which, like, you look at the Witcher stuff, the guy looks like Geralt, I'd say. He looks like Geralt. You look at the Mortal Kombat movie, a lot of those people look like the Mortal Kombat characters, I'd say.
Yeah.
So I think it's good in that department. But then you got the Super Mario movie.
That's honestly what will probably end up keeping Nintendo from signing any movie deals. I
honestly
think the only people that could convince them to even try something is maybe a small Netflix series, but that's because Netflix has a way of just getting in bed with shit like that. But
I feel like there's like a way to counteract that shit though. Like, you have, like, for instance, I don't want to drag on even more with this subject, but like I suppose it's relative to like the Sonic movie, right? Just because of the CGI. You have, like, say if they made a Metroid movie, right? Or Metroid whatever, and they had Samus in armor, they could easily do that. You know, The Witcher might be a little bit easier just because of like the way the game is. It's all like really adaptive. Whereas if they did like Mario or like Zelda or what's another one?
Super cartoony shit.
Kirby, like they'd have to have it be not CGI with those ones, but like animated. They could totally get away with like an animated, not even like Netflix series, but like an animated like Studio Ghibli type of format for Zelda, and it would work fine because they're not gonna have like Link just being like cast a guy as Link and him not saying anything. It's just like weird. And then if they have him talk, it's weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially in the case of Mario, they could totally get away with like a fucking like a series, right? Episodic series of like animated Mario shorts. You know what I mean? And that would be probably pretty good. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Cartoon Network-esque shit. So I think it's adaptive. You know what I mean? And with that, I feel like I'd be more okay with it. But yeah, if they're just casting movies like fucking Marvel Universe. Nintendo. I think that's gross, man.
Yeah. Watch they start a Smash Cinematic Universe.
Fucking disgusting.
Robert Downey Jr. is Link.
Yeah, Link.
Thanos is King K. Rool.
Thanos, not
Cannon.
not the actor of Thanos. Thanos himself as King K. Rool.
Chris
got a big fucking cannon.
Chris Sabat. Oh god. You know what's funny? Wait, you said Chris Sabat, right? As
Chris Evans.
Oh, Chris Evans. I'm sorry. I think he said Sabat. I'm like, what the fuck? Right, anyway. I'm actually kind of sick though. Chris Evans as Captain Falcon.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, all in all, I think this is definitely opening the door now for sure. If Pokemon or Detective Pikachu hasn't already, this is opening the door for good video game movies. It's definitely preceding. That.
Oh yeah, that's a good point to it. Detective Pikachu, like that movie, I didn't like it, but I thought I don't think it was bad, right?
I don't know it.
So yeah, and Chris said he isn't. Like I don't think Detective Pikachu is bad. I also think that the thing where they had like, when they had Sonic come out and they're just like, yeah, this guy looks like he got a frying pan to the face. You know what I mean? They're just like, hey, we're gonna delay it and redo it, like redo the animation. That's also very good too. Like it sets standard for. Hey, Sonic movie did well. Pokemon movie did. I'm not sure, but because the Sonic movie did well, like people that are going to be making video game movies might be like, hey, we gotta actually, put effort into making it authentic, instead of just being like, hey, let's just pump it out, which you'd think people do from the beginning, but obviously that's not the case.
Yeah,
they did with Resident Evil.
That's that one
Those
guy.
Those movies are fucking terrible.
That's that one guy.
Yeah,
he funds it all. He has his wife play fucking what's her name, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh, those movies are fucking disgusting.
I think
I saw a new entry like
almost got her head decapitated or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't there like some like dispute with the stunt a stunt double or some shit, or one of the stunt artists got like really injured and they try to like get some like dispute out of her or some shit or compensation, or I don't know. There's some drama going on in the production team, something like that.
They should have just not made those movies. That is fucking adorable.
Yeah, they're like in comparison to the games, they're an abomination to the source material.
Yeah.
100%.
Dude, but
I'm
even the official movies are kind of fucking hilarious though.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch dogs fuck in the middle of the street. I'd rather watch a homeless man take a shit behind my truck
than watch any of the Resident
Evil. Any of the Resident Evil. I fucking hate those movies.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Next bit of news.
Next thing.
Resident Evil, the next movie coming out this summer.
Anyway, and I mean, funny you say Resident Evil. In Capcom related news, there was the voice actor Brian Hanford, I believe his name, who played V from DMC5. Apparently says something, and a lot of people took that as like, oh, is it a new Capcom game or whatever?
Oh
Yeah.
I think I saw this tweet.
I think I saw this on Saved You a Click, and apparently people were taking it out of context.
It's smiley face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh damn, that's we fucking police.
Yeah.
Alert. Alert. Alert.
I don't know anything about Capcom.
It's really hard to say whether or not they're gonna be making another one because
I don't think
what
they
happened
will.
with Infinite.
The only thing I know about Capcom is just the getting smacked in Monster Hunter. That's about it. That's all I know.
You're not far off.
Yeah. You get smacked around.
Standing 10 feet away and Still getting hit by the fucking fruit roll-up from Rathalos.
Honestly, as much as I like Marvel versus Capcom, I just don't. I don't see it happening. I don't know.
I think
I'm very.
Oh, that okay. Just click. People are anticipating a new Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
what Capcom versus means.
Yes,
It's he's talking about Marvel versus.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
it'll
just
look
don't see it.
good.
I would love it, but I just don't think
Maybe
they're working on it.
I'd actually play it.
Mhm.
If they announce a new one and it looks good, maybe I'd play it.
And this is the
Pissed
follow.
off.
This is the follow-up or following tweet that he made. Like, I don't know how long after, or a day after, excuse me. And he pretty much said, "Oh, I have no knowledge of any new Capcom games or the potential of what."
Yeah, but what the fuck was the previous tweet about
Yeah, I know, right? Like, he's trying to do like damage.
listen, guys, they got on my ass. NDAs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait for E3. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, pretty much. He pretty much had like a fucking laser pointer to his head or some shit. And then the guy from who runs the Evo tournament even said "LOL!" exclamation mark. Like he had a big laugh out of it.
It's probably coming, honestly. When was Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite?
It was
3 years
not-
ago?
It was not that long ago.
like
Yeah.
2 or
No?
3.
3 or 4 years.
And it bombed.
Yeah.
Maybe DLC?
No.
Nah, probably not.
No.
It's been so long
it's-
since they've had
God,
DLC.
It had
It's
DLC. It's still dead.
It's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game's fucking.
So maybe it is a new
It
one.
had slots for DLC that they're not gonna do.
Yeah. They stopped, unfortunately.
Yeah, that game.
Maybe it will be a new one with the bros from the new Devil May Cry game.
That's very cool.
I think.
Well, Dante has already been like a staple.
I don't
so Dante
think-
will be in it.
Personally, I don't see a new Marvel coming out for.
Well, not
Yeah,
I don't see Marvel definitely, but I hope that they would go with just Capcom characters altogether. Just all Capcom characters would be cool.
Capcom fighters.
Judging by how personally how I feel with the way Capcom's been dealing with the Olympic shit, I'm not hopeful.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather just be surprised and be like, "Oh shit, I was wrong."
Yeah.
I'm always down to be wrong.
Oh yeah. No,
I'm not gonna get excited off of random.
Devil May Cry 5, the prequel.
The prequel, Devil May Cry 4.
5 -1.
-1.
HD remix.
Fucking what's that shit Capcom do? Oh yeah, like Championship Edition or Super Turbo,
Ultimate Double Cross Edition.
Ultimate
Silver.
World Cross.
Platinum.
Iceborne. Complete edition.
Mm-hmm.
X Pokemon.
So yeah, that was the quote unquote damage control that the voice actor tried to do, but
Yeah, that sounds like
something's happening. Like you
done
say.
fucked up.
Yeah,
I don't.
something, but I don't know. I don't know if it's like versus Capcom. It could be like a big like a mobile game or some shit. I don't know. I don't know.
Can
man.
you imagine?
Marvel vs. Capcom mobile game.
Can you imagine?
That
Oh,
fucking monkey's paw. That fucking the fingers curling right now.
Anyways, and more leaks. Apparently, this footage was leaked.
Oh yeah, dude.
Well, it wasn't just footage, wasn't it? Like an entire build.
It's an entire
Yeah.
build. Is it entire build?
People got the build from somewhere and then started playing it. I think this is fucking nothing.
Oh yeah.
Like, I
Yeah,
feel like just somebody unearthed it, was like, cool, check it out, let's play it, and that's it. Blizzard, I can't see Blizzard fucking around with this.
Mm-mm.
Hell,
I honestly
won't.
can't. They don't give a shit about StarCraft. They don't even give a shit about the games they make currently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They literally fucking gave StarCraft 2 to an AI fucking developer and is using StarCraft 2 as like a catalyst to develop smarter AI.
Yeah.
So they don't give a fuck about StarCraft anymore.
They outsourced a
They don't
core
give
game.
a fuck about WoW anymore. They don't give a fuck about Diablo anymore. They don't give a fuck about Overwatch. They don't give a fuck about the people that
They don't give a fuck
buy their
about
games.
games.
They don't give a fuck about games. That's why they make a mobile game.
Yep.
Yeah. But I think that's all it says.
Don't y'all have
They just
phones?
found it.
Yeah.
They found it, played a little bit of it. This looks like Halo 1. Like,
Oh, yeah.
there's no goddamn way. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're just like, hey,
That's all
StarCraft,
it should be.
StarCraft heroes.
Never happening.
That's what I'm leaning
StarCraft
on.
literally only still makes money because there's a small tournament scene for
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Plus, like, imagine if they made StarCraft kind of like a Halo thing, like, right? Like, people would
Zawarudo.
probably be pissed off.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be down with that.
That's like turning Diablo into a shooter or something. It'd just be weird.
Yeah.
Might be fun, but it'd be weird.
Yeah.
Why is she fondling people?
I don't know, man.
Have you played StarCraft?
2002.
Okay, I only. Sorry, chocolate cake.
You only look up porn. I get it. I
No,
get it.
Besides that, don't tell the world yet. But besides,
You
that,
tell the world that.
You tell the world you're so open about your sexuality, Zawarudo. I don't even understand your sexuality. I don't even know if you're gay.
you shut the hell up, sir.
I think you're like some
Hello?
sort of fucking crazy hybrid.
I think he just loves everyone. Okay, let's just put it that way.
I think he's like a new level of gay.
A new level.
I
have evolved.
He have evolved.
He's like the next step in homosexual.
Next gen gay
Next gen.
Pre-order now.
for the PS5. Wait,
Pre-order now.
Oh man, that clipping. Oh god.
yeah, this looks like shit. Anyways,
Yeah, but yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's an
it's
early
fucking-
build.
No
you know.
Blizzard.
Well, not only that, it's from like the Xbox.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the original
Xbox. Yeah.
Not Xbox 360.
Yeah, the Xbox. The one with the fucking
Xbox D.
not the Xbox Series X.
Xbox
Why do I get a
Series.
feeling that
E.
this might have been a Teen Ninja game, the one that made that's
Oh,
Metroid
I see what you
It
mean.
was
Yeah.
not. It
Or
was
other M.
Blizzard.
Why do I get that feeling? This game was almost made
Because
by
that game should have been on the Xbox.
That's like.
It's like Metroid, Halo, and Dead Space.
Mhm.
I kind of get more of like a Resident Evil vibe from this.
Kinda, yeah,
Just
yeah.
the way that the shooting is and
Mhm.
the camera. It's
Yeah.
dog shit.
Rest in peace, StarCraft.
The whole franchise.
Ghost.
Or the whole franchise.
The
Oh,
whole
the
franchise.
If anybody
Nope.
hasn't
Bird
said it
War
already.
is still being played today in tournament.
But will there ever be another StarCraft game?
Nope,
Probably
they're
not.
still
What
playing.
about the
Dragon Ball.
Blizzard fighting game?
Blizzard fighting game? Or you mean Riot fighting game?
Nope, Blizzard fighting
Oh,
game.
okay. Oh, no,
I'm
I'll play
predicting
it.
it.
All right,
Predicting it
Battle.net.
right now.
Battle.net coming
Blizzard
back.
fighting game. It's going to be the most unbalanced piece of fucking shit in the fucking world.
Can't wait.
Anyways,
Mhm.
on to Persona 5.
Yes, Persona 5. There's been.
which one?
Don't stream it.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
take pictures.
Oh, we'll get to that in a bit.
Oh, I thought. What other news is there?
So there was some weird communication thing going on with the HR or PR manager, or the communications manager, let's just say, saying that the PS5 won't come to Switch unless fans keep asking for it. That's pretty much the takeaway from it.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, that thing.
Every single
That's-
Nintendo post, fucking berate them
So
with
It's
come to Switch.
yeah. People have been wanting it for a long time, and yet, they haven't.
no, you guys
it's-
get the sequel on the Switch, but you don't get the base game. That's how it
It's
works.
fucking inevitable. It's
how it
going to
works.
come to Switch
It's
It's not
eventually.
gonna happen.
Yeah,
It's gotta.
They only get the spin-offs like Q and Scramble.
yeah.
They're gonna get.
Listen, PS4 can't even get. PS4
PS5,
didn't even get Persona 4 Golden.
PS5 version of
Persona 4
Persona 5
Golden didn't even come onto any modern
Persona
Sony
5
consoles.
Platinum for Nintendo Switch. Pre-order now.
Persona 5. never coming.
It's going to, dude. Eventually.
I would like if I'm wrong. Like this is another situation, but I can't.
This is a hype post. They're just like,
Dude,
yeah, it's coming.
The fucking dancing game came to PS4 before Persona 4 Golden ever will.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
This is all about the hype protocol, baby.
The hype protocol. Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people have been complaining about it. They've been saying, what they want, and yet they don't get it and stuff like that. So that's why
Nintendo fan base.
Yeah, that's pretty much like kind of like the basics of from what I understand. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get P5 personally.
I feel like if they were going to, they would have already been doing it.
Yeah.
It's probably being done right now.
Persona 5 is a PS3 game.
Yeah. Yep.
So, who knows? Switch gets a lot of random ass shit I would never expect to see again. So, no, I've been wrong.
If they are gonna get PS or Persona 5, hopefully it would be the Royal Edition or whatever.
They have to be.
They have
Probably.
to be, right? What if they got the base games? Like, what the fuck, dude? That's such a...
You know what? That's not...
DLC.
You know what?
It'd be such a...
The monkey paw. We got one more finger left, dude.
Is it the middle finger?
Yep.
I don't know. I'm not gonna hold my breath on the Persona 5 for Switch. At least we're getting Scramble. I don't know.
Yeah,
Scramble
you're right.
is the sequel.
I know,
Persona
but
5.
I
If
know.
you have a Switch, have fun
I'm gonna
just
hold
playing
my
the
breath.
sequel.
I don't know.
What the hell is going on in this game?
Yeah, who's this fucker?
Who's this
Wait.
cat?
Palace? What?
What?
What the hell? What's going on?
People's hearts? What? I'm taking away his heart. What?
What is this stupid fucking music?
They removed it though. The Scramble music is pretty sick though, from what I've heard. It's just in another key.
Yeah.
Everybody talks like.
Oh god.
So wait, are you saying Animal Crossing is crossing over to Persona 5?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Totally.
It's happening.
It would be cool to
Can't
get
stop
Persona
it.
things in Animal Crossing.
That'd be sick.
Can't stop.
Mm-hmm. Let me put up the rules real quick of Atlas once again.
Rules of Atlas? Is this like the Ten
Stream-
Commandments, but fucking
For streaming.
For streaming.
Don't stream. Yeah.
I want you to read
somebody
these,
from
Todd.
Atlas came down
I
from
want
a
you to
fucking
read
mountain.
these like the 10 Commandments.
Hold on.
That they do in the movies.
I almost got it.
No.
Let me get my voice changer out.
Alright, let's
right.
do it.
No, I'm not doing that.
You got it.
Yeah,
You got to
let's
hear
not do
this
that.
stuff. This stuff is nutty.
All right, can you see this, Todd?
It's super fucking blurry. I
Just
feel like I
send
have
him a link.
cataract.
Okay. Hold on. I got you.
Just send him the link, dude.
Send me the link. Ah!
Ah.
Yeah, not that link.
Do.
Yeah, isn't that Zelda and Link is the girl?
Yep. Let's see. Oh god, Atlas has been rather strict with their streaming allowances for new games, and that approach is going to continue with Persona 5 Scramble. The Phantom Strikers. Atlas has shared a message of their official website detailing what isn't allowed, which you can find below. Uploading screenshots or videos requires you to use console's own capture and share functions. Atlas will not allow screenshots or videos captured via personal capture cards. Only upload videos to sites supported by the sharing features on Switch and PS4. Wait, how are they going to be able to? Well, yeah, they will.
Don't.
If you are showing event scenes on story scenes, you must clearly mention that there are spoilers. I suppose that's fair. Footage screenshots should allow only, or Atlas copyright bullshit. Do not use the gameplay footage for any other purposes other than showing gameplay. Do not only upload the BGM music data or use gameplay footage for the main purpose of listening to music. This is bullshit. What is this? Why is it so restrictive? Who the fuck cares?
Because Atlas is run by old senile men.
Yeah, but
I don't understand
even then,
the internet.
I don't understand the fucking point. Like,
because they think that people playing the game on the internet will stop the game from making money. They had the same thing with Persona 5. They're like, don't stream past fucking whatever.
Mhm.
You know who streamed past fucking whatever? Everybody. You know how many people got reprimanded or banned and shit? Nobody.
I was gonna say everybody.
Nobody, dude. Nothing happened.
Some of this, I suppose, is fair, but it's just like the shit that's fair is like unnecessary and obvious.
Yeah.
And the stuff that like is way out there, it just doesn't fucking make any sense.
You want to read the rest?
I can. Do not use gameplay footage to slander other people. If Atlas requests you to remove the video, please remove the video. Videos that Atlas deem are unacceptable will be deleted or taken off from viewing. Queries into this matter may or may not be answered by Atlas. If the streaming or uploading gameplay leads to monetary loss, Atlas does not hold any responsibility, nor will they pay any monetary compensation. Players are not allowed to share anything about the game's endgame or anything afterwards. That's fucking retarded.
Dude, how are they going to stop me from uploading my playthrough to Pornhub?
This sounds fucking cruel, but like, when are these old fucking prunes going to die in game?
Yeah.
And be replaced with people who are not fucking 100 years old.
You don't have to say, oh, here we are on Twitch. Shit.
Pass away.
Oh, I forgot.
Well, it's also pretty insensitive to just say die off, but fuck these pieces of shit.
No, they're old, like everyone.
I don't get
the
it.
Heads of Atlas are old senile Kyle.
It's literally like Nintendo from like a couple of years ago.
It's like Nintendo from right now.
Yeah, I guess. But
what do you mean a couple of years ago?
No, because like I remember there was a time when Nintendo didn't even allow you to like upload footage onto YouTube.
There's a point where Nintendo tried to stop tournaments from being streamed.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But now Nintendo knows, and unfortunately,
if only they knew to give us better.
Oh, they haven't figured that out yet.
So, like, how's the way to counteract this shit? Right? You just
do it anyway.
Put a discllaimer and do it anyway. Be like, hey, I recorded this on my. I recorded this via my PlayStation, Atlas. Check it out. Put a
you just
PlayStation.
do it anyway, dude. They literally can't stop you.
Yeah. That's fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And I get the like, hey, we don't want people to spoil the game, right? But
then don't fucking watch.
But the thing is, this isn't derived from them being like, oh, spoiling the game will ruin the experience, like they tried to play it up. This is derived from, if people just look up the ending,
they will play our game.
Yeah, they won't buy our game. Yeah.
That's fucking prunes, dude. Fucking prunes. We only got like what, 10, 15 years max like left of these fucking people. These fucking elders that are like 400 years old and like come from like
don't understand the internet.
Playing
you think you
playing Pokemon cards with like little pieces of slate with carved monsters on them.
Well, you have to realize maybe some of them, made a pact with the yokais and the kaiju.
Probably, honestly.
The thing is, they're teaching their kids who will inherit the business exactly how to do it. So we're done.
And then their kids will be like, hang around other people, be like, hey, that's actually fucking stupid. And they'll be like, you're right. It's fucking stupid.
No,
and then
they'll how
change
my father taught me.
No, it's not. It's not. No, don't.
Honor.
You're not an anime character. Just
Honor.
fucking think for yourself.
Okay, Prince Zuko, we get it. Hang is over there. Hang is over there, Prince Zuko. Go.
My honor.
Next topic.
All right. Next topic.
Cut that bitch off. Next
Cut that bitch off.
Pokemon Twilight Wings. The new My Little Pony anime featuring Pokemon characters.
So we got a new episode of the anime short series, Twilight Wings.
Fuck that bitch.
Hey!
Let's see it.
How you see why I said
Oh, this looks good. This looks very good.
Don't talk shit about my... No.
This looks amazing.
We can't watch the whole thing.
I'm just skipping through. Don't worry.
Skip to 5 minutes.
Skip to the part where she grows up.
No, that's 5 minutes. Holy shit, we're not watching this whole damn thing.
It's 6 minutes and 40 seconds.
Animation looks good though.
Yeah, she is. Gotta wait till she gets older.
She is. No comment.
B just commented.
Yeah.
Damn, this bitch is looking nice.
Yeah, she's check out that. Ow! She's on 12.
Is she? I don't know.
Damn, she's ripped out of her fucking.
Look what she's doing to my baby.
Holy
Their
shit!
breast.
What do you mean? Fucking train them. That's their whole purpose.
Look, he's fucking tired.
What do you think happens when you're training? She's letting them rest.
Yeah. She's just
They're
training on-
resting,
And
Zora.
look, watch. He's like, here, eat this. Fuck you. I'm going to train some more. Like,
And
If
now he's
anything-
inspired
So
to train
what,
some more
dude?
himself.
This makes me want a real Pokemon MMO.
Yeah.
A real one.
10?
Fuck 10. A real Pokemon MMO in the format of like Final Fantasy 14, right? You have like a set of like 3 mains,
Mhm.
and kind of like the Pokemon Fighter in Smash. You just rotate them out. You got different rotations.
Oh,
blah
yeah,
blah
yeah,
blah,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah. That'd be sick, dude.
Mhm.
Boss raid fights, dungeons. That'd be sick, dude.
That's the
We're
MMO I
almost there.
probably put my
It's
time
That's
Sword
the
and
dream.
Shield
Yeah, that's a
With
dream.
the expansion where we get to go dungeon diving.
Yeah,
And
that is
one-
not even close.
And I'm gonna one-shot everything with my Dragapult.
Dragapult's fucked up.
My Dragapult's so fast.
What is that? The rocks are crumbling.
The cave is caving in.
what also made me kind of like question is that in the Pokédex,
Yes.
Machamp should be able to, like punch through. I don't know why I'm talking this accent.
I don't
but
know what you
What accent are you
okay.
doing? Why are you talking like that?
I don't know. Maybe that's how I envision a Machamp sounds like.
I'm out saying
Howdy,
it probably
partner.
does not sound like that.
And look at my baby.
Come on, bitch, give my Daytona.
I don't like her. She horrible.
No.
Who? Bea, Bea, Bia.
I think it's just
Oh, you wanna fuck me?
I think it's just.
Time and
I
place
think you're
for me.
just jealous.
Yes, I is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
a bitch.
No, I'm not a bitch. I'm a glorified whop. Oh, that's a nice shot.
What?
What?
Whoa.
What's up?
What the hell is even going on right now?
So she lost to Leon, right? And then she wanted.
Got addicted to drugs. Started drinking alcohol like
Yeah.
Isabel from Animal Crossing.
Hell yeah, dude. Dog fuckers.
Goes out to train.
Oh,
Goes out to train. They rest in the cave, and the cave starts to cave in. They got trapped, and then Bia's like, being reckless and restless, and goes out on her own because she doesn't want to, she wanted to let her Pokemon rest. She puts on all the, weight on her shoulders, and goes to check out the cave ahead, and she falls down. And
Bro, where's the part where Sonya fucking jacks me off behind the bookshelf?
yeah, when does that happen?
That
When
was
does
gorgeous.
Sonya jack off Chris?
I don't fucking know.
Demonetized.
Dude, some of the Sonya art that's been coming out, man, has been
This looks very pretty,
degenerate.
but
And
I don't think I'll watch Pokemon ever again.
Why would it happen?
I understand.
I don't know. I'm just burnt.
Why? They're only on
I'm ready
there,
for
like,
an actual
1,500.
Pokemon.
You're
Not
ready
like
for
with the
Detective
anime.
Pikachu too?
I'm ready for an actual evolution of like the game. I enjoyed Sword and Shield, but I want something different.
Pokemon Sword and Shield. The
In
experience.
my asshole.
Like, I hope the next Pokemon game is like something truly like actually
Maybe.
game changing.
Who knows?
Now you see, I want to commission theaters this scene and swap me out. Swap me out for me, and I'll be like in
Put
that.
Zawarudo in the headlock.
You want fucking Machamp with his arms around you? Oh my god, you're
Yeah, and I'll have like that face when it.
what a slut.
What a fucking slut, dude!
You assholes! It's called a hua.
A whore? Okay, you're a Pokemon.
No, hua. Hua.
Finally, my Amazon package arrived. Via Corviknight.
Yeah, Corviknight.
Yeah, and I didn't realize it was
He's
that
fucking huge. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, it carries around adults.
I don't really have anything like to say about this, but I will say, what the fuck is with Professor Oak's hair?
What?
Huh?
Where?
In what was that new Pokemon thing that was this? Was it the Home thing? Pokemon Home?
Oh, I know what you're talking
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the guy with the shades, right?
Yeah, wasn't that Professor Oak?
Yeah, it's supposed to be Oak's
He's got, like,
cousin or some shit. I don't know.
Half of like Oak's hair and half of like Hatsune Miku's hair. Like, what the fuck is going on with that
Wait,
hair?
is it the tan guy?
I don't know. I briefly paid attention, but I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell is that hair, dude?
Alright, zoom in. Enhance.
This guy's about to fucking...
Enhance.
Oh, what the fuck? Come on.
Engage.
Definitely keep that muted.
Hey, everybody!
Oh my god.
What is it, dude?
What?
It's like a Banary or some shit.
What? What?
This guy's hairline receded, and he just refused
Isn't
to
that
cut his
Professor
hair.
Oak?
Yeah, isn't it?
It's like Professor Oak's like relative or some shit.
Professor Oak trying to
Dude.
be cool.
I'm growing.
Check
I'm
out
growing
my
hair
shades.
like
I can't
that.
see shit.
That is
Grand
some Dr.
Grand
Disrespect
Oak.
glasses.
Grand Oak.
I don't. Yeah.
I still bang them.
Fucking weird, man.
Dude, that is some Dr.
They should have given him a mohawk. That would have been cool.
Fucking
A
Google
mohawk.
prototypes.
I should have given him a mullet,
That's kind of what this is. That's like
bigger one.
Yeah, it's like a twin mullet.
his goatee isn't even like growing in right.
It's like going sideways. What the fuck?
growing sideways. They like forgot to rotate the fucking goatee.
Just like they forgot the national decks.
Oh.
Am I right?
dude.
Am I right? Huh?
That wound was just about closed.
Ah!
Love it.
Ah!
I still like that game.
I like
Yeah,
this
Sword and
Google
Shield's fun.
prototype.
I did.
I'm looking forward to having a reason to play it.
Yes. Same.
Definitely see its flaws, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Yep, as
For me at
problem.
least.
Mm-hmm. All right. So next.
The problem is a sack of shit.
Oh.
Skip.
Yep.
Right,
Skip.
Zawarudo? Right, Zawarudo?
So what's the next topic? Oh, Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Okay,
Russ?
I'm gonna make a duty myself.
Yes. Ew.
Skip.
They're bringing Rust back.
Yep. And
I can't wait to die in when they look at me, because that's what Call of Duty is
I
modern.
think they already brought it back. I think it's back already.
Yeah, it's already back.
Playing it.
It's out. The update is apparently 52 gigs of data
Jesus Christ, for just Rust?
for the whole data or the whole update, I guess.
The BR is probably also added in.
Oh yes, I forgot about the BR. I'll be part playing it with Afro.
So I guess there's a new mode or new operator Ghost, new weapons.
Dumb.
They got some.
Operator Siege.
Stupid.
What?
yeah,
Wait, we're talking
No,
about
I'm
Steve
serious. Like operator?
they got a new operator Ghost. I don't
Does
know
he
if
run
it's
through walls?
I don't fuck.
Then he's not that cool.
I don't know. They got a new or updated playlist, Ground War, or new realism Ground War.
Ew.
Shit.
Boneyard added into Ground War rotation. Gunfight snipers
Boneyard.
3, and then
When
Rust.
is Gunfight going to be? You can play with your friends
Oh, I don't fucking.
and just like don't add any competitive ranking or experience
Next
at all.
Great question. Next
Uh,
question.
Next caller. Put that bitch off.
Yeah, there's like other perks and patches and whatever.
I'm more interested in the BR.
Yeah.
Honestly, Rust is a fucking. Maybe it's just me. I don't know
Maybe not
why the
just
hell
that.
that fucking shit is fun.
Mhm.
Literally spawning and dying has never been fun to me.
Mhm.
Nor is
Man,
literally
that
taking off my
sounds
belt and beating myself with it. So
Golf
Over your
club.
shoulder like that guy in the Da Vinci Code.
yeah,
Mhm.
not fun.
Golf club.
All right. So next up, we have Platinum Games stuff coming up. New
Beta
announcements.
2, Beta 3?
Maybe we'll know.
You will know. They
I
all...
would think Bayonetta, but that would be
Oh,
pretty
hey,
fucked up if it wasn't.
Zawa, calm down, man.
Well, I mean, they had the Wonderful 101 shit, and that was pretty niche. So maybe I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Fine.
Beta, none of
I'll
three.
calm down.
Anyway,
Gotta pee, I'll be right back.
we got
I'll be negative Nancy all day.
hopefully we get some new titles. I think we're gonna get more of what was kind of announced previously. So like Fall of Babylon, or maybe I don't know.
I don't think
or
so.
Babylon Fall?
Because I think they're gonna be announcing more of the stuff that's just then the platform
Mhm.
and not
It's just Platinum 4 games, so yeah.
not the not stuff that's like co-published and stuff. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's the only thing that makes me think it's not Bayonetta or Babylon's Fall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, we'll see. Apparently it'll be announced via Famitsu, February 27th. So we'll get it sometime this week as I put this out. Hopefully. So we're getting some new stuff from Platinum Games. So cool. Hopefully,
Pokey.
we get some surprises. All right, so let's see. So we kind of mentioned it. So yeah, there's like some Netflix series leaked for Blizzard. Overwatch was one of them, and then you said what? Diablo was also in the talks, I guess, in the word of the street. So that's pretty much it, right? Was it Diablo and Overwatch? Was there something else? Or no?
I don't know.
They just announced
honestly,
Transformers War for Cybertron.
Oh yeah.
I've been kind of not really paying attention to them, but I just kind of hear it. Like I hear something every now and then.
Yeah, same. People talk about it.
Yeah.
Apparently, this and that and this. But anyways, we're talking about something that.
Well, it's mostly bitching.
Oh,
but
son of a bitch! They put it on private.
sometimes you get-
We're
Son
talking
of
about video unavailable.
Yeah, video unavailable. All right, so that's why I brought this one up, just in case. We had the direct finally for Animal Crossing. Thank goodness. As much as we kind of made fun of it during that one game in Jackbox or whatever, it was the patent fucking bullshit. We're
Patently
like
stupid or whatever.
yeah, something like that.
I have an issue where I can't reach the Nintendo Animal Crossing Direct.
What do you do? Give up hope.
Fucking the dick.
there's no Animal Crossing Direct. What do I do? And then
Write a letter to Nintendo.
write a letter to Nintendo. Tweet to Nintendo, or I don't
Just tweet.
It makes sense. And you guys know I've been fucking annoying with this game.
Mhm.
Like, it makes
You're
sense
like
for them
that
to
crack
finally start. Yeah, true. It's been more. It makes more sense for them to like market the game as much as it was kind of last minute, as far as like the direct goes. It makes sense for them to do the like dedicated direct a month before the game. That's usually when they do dedicated directs. So yeah, we finally got it, and it actually, from what everybody that I fucking hear, Animal Crossing fans and not, it was actually like a really impressive experience, like the direct itself. So.
Mm-hmm.
And they showed off a lot of very cool stuff. They clarified a lot without spoiling like a lot of stuff. So we have enough information to like, we have less than a month now. So we have enough information to like hold us over until the game drops. But there's a lot of cool shit in the trailer or in the direct itself.
It looks good too. Like it
looks fucking really good.
Yeah.
Because Animal Crossing has never looked like impressive, you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, it's nothing like
because
high fidelity, like realistic kind of thing, but
yeah,
it looked nice.
Because even the first game was like a port, right?
Yeah.
Wild World was obviously on the DS.
Mhm.
City Folk was HD Wild World, which was whatever. And then New Leaf was when it finally started to look a little bit better, but New Horizons look fucking crazy. And I'm actually like kind of blown away by like how popular this game has actually gotten. Because to me, like growing up with Animal Crossing, it was always very niche, and I put like thousands of hours in every single one, almost. So it was very niche, and now to see it like explode to where it is, it's kind of interesting. But the game looks really good.
I feel like my mom would love this game.
No, yeah, it's like meant to like cover that kind of demographic where you don't have to like do a whole lot much. Like there's no you don't have to like, do a lot of crazy like level fucking jumping and shooting and all that bullshit. You can like, relax, collect bugs and build a house and you just collect stuff and you build shit.
Well, for my like when people have always asked me like even like my mother and shit like what Animal Crossing actually is.
Yeah.
Like to make the most sense of it, and I think this is a very good way to explain it. Animal Crossing is a game to de-stress. You know what I mean? Most of the people I like here that actually play it have some sort of like mental illness or something like that, or work really hard. They just want to de-stress, play something that's kind of mind-numbing.
Yeah.
And it's essentially like a virtual Zen garden. You know what I mean? You kind of express yourself and decorate, and people who are like fans of decorating or simulation and expressing yourself will obviously enjoy the game. But it's just like I said, it's really cool that it looks very good. They like talked about a lot of very cool stuff. There were a couple tweets how they're bringing back like pretty much the entire roster as far as like villagers go.
Yeah.
For New Horizons and stuff, so that's very cool. You obviously get to design your character from scratch. You have skin tones. Finally, you don't have to like tan in order to be a darker skin tone, which is very cool. You have colored hair. There's a bunch of hairstyles, and like honestly, I think the most exciting thing is hopefully no microtransaction, but like the most exciting is like because of the way games are nowadays. The possibilities of having, they already confirmed events, like holiday events and like bug offs and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
The way the games are nowadays, you could probably have like just endless support, you know what I mean? Where they did it, especially because Nogami works on this as well, which is also the guy who did Splatoon.
Yeah.
You can have all these events throughout the next like 2-3 years, and then they can pump out like a big patch, kind of like Amiibo not Festival. Thank God. Amiibo update for New Leaf, right? So it's you have a solid fucking years of this game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, they talked about a lot of very cool stuff, and the game seems like hyper customizable, right? Like down to your character, your village. You can now choose where people move in, which is like a big requested thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like I make this joke like a couple of times. I spent months trying to get blue roses for a bitch to come and move on my blue roses, and that's just hard to do. And I was just like, I beat that bitch to that net for weeks till she left. But yeah, you could choose everything, and then the museum looks great. They confirmed like shops returning, Nook's Cranny, museum, the campsite will return. We haven't seen anything on Brewster, which is like the cafe, but I imagine they haven't. They showed maybe about 50% of like what you can actually do with the game, and there's still a lot that they can show. Able Sisters is returning, so you're gonna have your shops, your stuff like that.
Yeah, for
paths,
clothes.
like 10. There's like 10 paths you can have, which is fucking awesome. There's like presets. Then you can have transparent patterns as they're showing now, like which is really cool.
Yeah.
It opens up. There's just like the whole game is really customizable and expressive, which is just like a big thing for me.
Yeah.
Like even decorating in Final Fantasy 14, I was like, yes, you know what I mean? Like it's just what I like to do.
Yeah, yeah.
So being able to express myself through my town, also the mind blowingness of like Minecraft elements, you know what I mean? For lack of a better way to explain it, you can actually shape your fucking town to an extent. I don't really know if you can actually just like lift your entire town up, maybe. But yeah, you can make your own rivers, make your own like lakes and stuff like that, move rocks, move rivers, move anything really. Terraforming, yeah. And that's fucking crazy.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy for an Animal Crossing game. So it's very cool. Looks like there's a lot of replayability with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
for sure.
The Nook Mile system is going to probably be keeping people like playing for a very long time, putting time into the game.
I think that's a pretty genius way to like make sure people keep playing it. They have like some goals to like achieve. It's like achievement.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest issues with New Leaf was you go to the little island, you take a boat
with Timer Island or whatever.
Yeah. You'd go there and you just wait at night. Hits 5:30s to like, all night pretty much, and you just farm. You spend like $1,000 to go over, and then you'd farm like $150K worth of bugs, bring them back and wash and repeat. You know what I mean? Or rinse and repeat. And they're kind of getting rid of that system, which is something like that's really good because I don't feel the temptation to go and like min-max, try to get like all that fucking money as soon as I can.
Yeah.
You have to spend the currency for Nook Miles. You know what I mean? For playing the game. To buy a ticket to go over to the new kind of island tour stuff to actually find like new ingredients, farm extra ingredients, or not ingredients, material. Yeah. So like the game feels like it just flows really well just based off like the footage that we have seen. So yeah, I'm super excited, and it looks like really good. Like
it looks really.
Everybody I talk to here, it just looks fucking amazing.
It's
really smooth. Textures are nice.
The trees look nice. The bugs look nice. Even the aquarium. Holy shit, dude! Like, have you seen the museum?
Aquariums look nice.
Yeah.
The museum is upgraded tremendously. They didn't show artwork for the museum, which I will be a little bit disappointed if they don't bring back. Same with like Brewster. I can't imagine Brewster's not going to be in the game. They already confirmed. They actually have a list of confirmed amiibos, and Brewster's the actual amiibo, so he'll be in the game in one form or another.
Yeah.
But
I hope Brazil makes it back in there
Nobody likes you, Brewster.
Well,
yeah, we hate you.
Rossetti was probably hinted at with. I don't know if it'll be him or kind of like what they're introducing now with like kids. You have Flick, which is the new lizard that's doing the bug off. CJ, which is the fishing tournament guy, and they're kind of replacing, to my knowledge. You know what I mean? To everybody's knowledge.
I hope he's like he's like in a different job field or something like that, or like I don't know. It would be funny. It would be
they probably retire, man. This game's been out since 2001, man, and I mean those characters are relatively new since New Leaf. But I don't think they've shown everything.
Yeah, I hope they just hang out at the the cafe or whatever with Brewster. They just hang out at the bar or whatever like all day because they retired.
I also thought about something though, because now you can put shit outside.
Yeah.
Imagine just for instance like the KK slider. You have like a little cardboard box you set out, or a little wooden pallet box you set out, and he comes and sits on Saturdays. You can kind of set up your own cafe, your own stage area, right?
Yeah.
Like
right.
Instead of like him being in like an actual cafe, which would be awesome. I'd love that too. You could probably set up your own fucking cafe, right?
Yeah.
Elevate a couple cliffs, put down a nice brick path, and like set him up in an actual cafe that you decorate, right? That sounds awesome. Same with Brewster, right? So. Yeah, the customization of your town is actually through the roof.
Yeah,
it's actually crazy.
It's gonna be insane. I think I definitely look forward to it. And on top, like the whole graphic is like the fucking cherry on top. It just looks really nice. It looks so nice.
It looks like it runs smooth too, because I look at graphics like this, and I played Link's Awakening, and I'm like, this shit's like skipping, and it's like shuttering and shit, and of course different companies and stuff, and they delayed the game for 9 fucking months to probably optimize this sort of stuff. But based on the trailers, oh god, based on the trailers, at least from what I'm seeing on the trailers, it doesn't look like it's gonna run into like any like noticeable frame issues. Like I saw the frame issues in Spyro. I saw the frame issues in Link's Awakening. I saw the frame issues in Breath of the Wild when they showed it. I'm not seeing any frame issues here. It looks like it runs pretty fucking smooth.
They're pretty consistent.
Even better for immersion and whatnot.
Yeah.
Inventory space is like doubling, tripling, quadrupling. There's like 40 spaces you can get. I guess that's fucking crazy. You can stack items. Of course, they have the crafting mechanic. They showed a little bit of that, and pretty much you can craft like almost everything, and the things that you won't be able to craft will be in shops, which is I am a big fan, because I don't want them to be like, oh hey, there's the items in shops you can buy now, but you can just craft them. You know what I mean? That sounds fucking stupid. I'd rather have a catalog of everything and then just like buy an amp from a store and be able to craft something else from the actual workshop. So that sounds really cool. And there's like a bunch of like really niche shit returning, like the glowy spots and bell trees and stuff like that is returning.
Yep.
Crafting is going to be obviously a big thing, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They showed the multiple levels of housing, and they didn't show house exterior customization, but from the actual website, for people who haven't seen the website itself like contains like extra cutscenes that weren't in the direct, which is like very informative. Yeah. There's actual facial hair. There's fucking facial hair. Somebody has a goatee, so that's pretty cool. If I can have a beard, that would be actually really cool.
Huh.
And I imagine they'll add more through DLC, like you know, whether that's paid or not, who knows. I suppose if I get my hours worth, which I 100% will, I'll be less upset about paid microtransaction stuff, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, we'll have to, yeah.
I think the only negative, besides like, I would say like missing features, like they didn't show diving when diving was in New Leaf, which may or may not return. I think I'd be okay with diving not returning even though it doesn't really make sense since you're on a deserted island.
Yeah.
I feel like as long as they include the things you would catch diving with just like fishing pole and bait and stuff like that, maybe they have crab nets or something, I don't fucking know. Like, I'd be okay with it.
Yeah.
But the biggest negative is like the whole save thing, and that's been like a big controversial thing within the community, because you know we put hours and hours into this fucking game, and it's by a day-to-day basis. You know, you don't like play like 24 hours of this game in 2 days, and then you're like, okay, well, I could catch up. You know what I mean? Just I have to put work in. You have to wait a fucking year to catch up. So they definitely need to work on it. And from what I know, when they showed the direct, they had something about like you'd only be able to recover your save like once, based if you're, of course, you're like a premium or a Nintendo Online member.
Yeah,
you'd be able to recover your save once if you get like your stolen or your Switch gets damaged or something. With the upload, they took it down. With the uploaded Nintendo Direct after that, they have it totally different. They don't even talk about one time. So I feel like they're still churning the butter on like what is actually going to be the save feature. Okay. I think inevitably we'll actually be able to, if our switches hit shit hits the fan, we'll be able to just recover our save. Maybe there will be cloud save data, but just in like a very restricted form. Previous, they wouldn't be able to actually transfer data to a new Switch. So if they release like a Switch Pro in like a coming year or something, you wouldn't be able to actually transfer your data over. Whereas they confirm now that you will be able to do that in a later time. So pray that your Switches last a year and hope that it comes out in a year, and then you know you should be fine. At least they're doing it, but hopefully somebody threw a brick at the head of these like prunes running Nintendo and how restricted it is. Like, I get that they're trying to like prevent people from cheating, and like nobody wants to play Animal Crossing day one and then have some bozo go to like Halloween and be like, check out all the Halloween event stuff. You know what I mean? Since they're doing it like downloadable content way, I think it's a lot better. So the way they set it up essentially is like it's very fair. I just hope that everything comes to like fruition when it comes to like saving and you know, actually compensating people for the fact that they put hours and hours into this fucking game.
God, this is so fucking cool. The aquarium.
Aquarium looks... The fossils look amazing. Like, everything looks amazing. You can upgrade Nook's Cranny. Shit, dude, it's gonna be awesome. There's so many, like, subtle... For Animal Crossing fans, there's so many subtle details in, like, the direct and the website pages and stuff that, like, it's like a game of I Spy. We're, like, going in and, like, seeding out things, like, that... You know, you don't essentially like see because there's so much to digest when it comes to this game. But super exciting. So I can't fucking wait. And we have less than a month now. That's gonna fly by.
Hey, look at that. Isabel has a drink right there.
Isabel with the whiskey, Coke, boy.
Drinking on the job.
Vacation juice.
Vacation juice.
You got PTSD from Smash.
True, so do I. She fought King K. Rool too many fucking times. She gets on her hands fucking shaking, fucking. Yeah, and I should have mentioned too, the updates are going to be free. They put in big, bold letters, the updates are free.
Absolutely.
So, with events, so the fishing tourneys, all that shit, the holiday stuff, they pretty much confirmed all the holidays. You know, it gives them time to work on the holidays by just saying, hey, it's an event, you know? Even though it's not in the game, I imagine like years to come, they'll actually just like once they come out, they're just permanently in the game, and hopefully it all works out. I'm beyond excited, and it's crazy to see like Animal Crossing is just like exploded. Like this game is like not only a system seller, but it's actually like even in the West, like exploded.
Oh yeah. There's been all the memes with like Doom and fucking.
I love them. I fucking love them. As a new Doom fan, it's pretty cool. Because I recently played Doom 16, and that shit was pretty damn fun. So like seeing Isabel like cursing and like drinking and fucking playing, using like a Gatling gun and just blasting demons while Doom guy's just sitting in like a little like Fisher Price chair playing Animal Crossing and shit is fucking amazing. Yeah. Bunch of subtle stuff, bunch of customization. Game looks fucking good. Looks like it runs well.
Try to go back to that scene.
I'm trying to. Yeah, I was trying to look for that part.
I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, hold on.
Find that scene.
Yeah.
So I can laugh my ass off.
Damn it! I just.
What champ amiibo?
Well, no.
No, it was God, where is it?
It was something like, why is it there? What does that mean?
It's the tombstone or whatever.
Oh yeah. People are joking around how it might be like
Tortimer.
Tortimer. But I feel like it has something to do with Wisp.
It may be
because Wisp is returning, the ghost from GameCube. Well, he's in a couple other games too, but he was. His role seems like it's more like GameCube, and in GameCube you just like in the middle of the night you'd find him and then collect his like little pieces like fractured soul and then.
Yeah.
So that would be cool. I hope the alien ship returns, if anybody remembers that. I know it's in Smash, like, you could see the little alien ship. Gulliver would fly it down, you shoot it down with a slingshot.
Right.
That shit was so fucking sick.
Nah, that's Tom Nook's bed.
Jeez.
I think Animal Crossing's always subtly poked at, like, the macabre, though. Like, they have a bunch of that sort of stuff. And the dialogue seems really good this time around too, because the New Leaf dialogue was pretty lackluster. So I feel like the 9 months that we waited, 8 months that we waited for the delay actually probably did a lot of justice. They probably had everything mostly done, but they polished it up and.
Oh yeah, it was definitely beneficial.
Hopefully the frame rate's good. Hopefully it's fun to play and my Switch doesn't explode. Otherwise I'm starting from scratch.
Yeah, I think that I'm looking for that one villager or whatever, or the new character. It was like a red lizard or something.
Flick,
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looked pretty cool.
Punk rock lizard.
Yeah, punk rock lizard. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I definitely look forward to the game. It looks great. There's a bunch of customization now. It's like to the roof, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nutty. And it's cool of how like you kind of been saying, like popular it's becoming now, and especially with like the memes that have been popping up with Doom and all that stuff. It's great, seeing how this game is like building up all that anticipation and like excitement and stuff, and the delay pretty much like was nothing but good things about it. Like they polish up everything. It just now I just can only look forward to it for less than a month now. So can't wait for the new updates. I hope they do like collaborations too. Like they gotta do like a Breath of the Wild collaboration. Like
I can imagine they will, if it's not already in the game, because they've already had shit like that for years now. Like you'd have items and stuff like that.
There's like there's like there's been like like the Super Mario Brothers and like there's like the NES and those little like Easter egg sort of things they can collect for like Super Mario Brothers, that sort of series. But yeah, Breath of the Wild,
I guarantee you they'll be there.
Yeah, I hope they pop in, and like they have like how I think they had like the GameCube console on like the GameCube version or whatever.
Yeah, on the shelf.
Yeah, on the shelf.
Oh, it's an item in New Leaf too.
Oh yeah, and then now they have like the Nintendo Switch in this version.
Yeah. They have the Nintendo Switch in Pocket Camp too.
Oh really?
It references Splatoon with like Isabelle with like Splatoon and stuff. I guarantee you that's already in the game. Like all those items, and they'll probably do like, I'm hoping for more like events like what Nogami did with Splatoon, where they're just like, hey, it's blah 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 this event and stuff. I guarantee you they're going to be doing that. I guarantee you. Yeah. With like the format of Pocket Camp, which is not run by the same company, but with the format of Pocket Camp, I guarantee you there'll be event after event. Every month will be something new, just as every day is usually something very special in Animal Crossing. And that's honestly a big exciting thing to keep people playing the game, because like as a person who like I don't drop the game, like I play it for the fucking like 4 years, you know, like every day. So having reasons to play and reasons to custom, like even saying, you know what I mean? I know I'm going on, but like even saying like I get my town to like a way that I really like it. Come like 3 months after, I'm like, you know, I want to start remodeling stuff. I fucking like lower cliffs, changed like the format in my entire town. You can actually move your house and stores now. Yeah, like it's an actual service in the game. So like you can just remodel and customize everything, and it's just like it's so relaxing. You know what I mean? You don't have to stress about bullshit. So yeah, it's a very positive thing, and I'm very grateful for a community that isn't like the Smash community. You know what I mean? To where like they might be a little bit whiny, maybe a little bit entitled on a direct that was probably should have come out a little bit earlier, but we have it now, and we're all pretty like excited for the game and very thankful that we. I don't think anybody really talked too much shit on the Animal Crossing community. It's really cool. And to see a bunch of people like blossom into like fans of the series, you know, like that's only like more customization. It'll increase like the market of like people selling items and checking out other people's towns, inspiration, that sort of stuff. It's really cool. Really, really cool.
Yeah. Well, he's got the one month to wait and look forward.
Even less.
Yeah,
even less. I don't know when this episode's coming out. Probably soon. Yeah. But you have literally like fucking a breath's away.
Yeah. Do we have any other comments before we go on to the next thing? Yes? No?
So when are we gonna get a new Smash character?
I knew it.
Is it here yet?
What if there was like a really weird like tidbit right at the end of the direct, and it's like, we have a new fighting game in Nintendo.
New challenger.
New challenger. Like what?
God, that'd be so fucked up.
I know, right? When his whole direct was like, well, it was like super peaceful and like it was like so like serene.
Well, it's an Animal Crossing dedicated direct.
Yeah.
So
it's like having the fucking.
Thanks for joining me. All of a sudden, a cloud shadow morphs into the Smash symbol. Tom Nook and Smash.
Another Fire Emblem character.
What if Violet comes over and fucking mind doing Tom Nook out of the way?
what if K. Rool just like stomps on the flowers and then shit?
Sucks Tom Nook into the cannon, shoots him out of the map. Fucking, I'd turn that shit off so damn fast, dude. No idea.
Fucking King K. Rool, dude, comes out with that run shit he does. Out of the water.
Out of the water.
Fucking like belly flops on fucking Todd's house.
Fucking just wreck shit.
I think they're already bitching about the next Smash character.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
When's the next DLC? Bro, when
are they not bitching?
Correct, man. Like, shut the hell up.
Like, you go to a Smash player's fucking, like, Smash fans fucking, like, to-do list. It's literally wake up, bitch. Eat breakfast, and bitch.
Wake up, shit, bitch.
Take a shit, bitch. More. Fucking.
Eat Cheetos. Go to bed.
Make sure you've at least fucking made, like, 5 fucking hate threads on Reddit about Sakurai. Like...
Sakurai had nothing to do with Violet. They're still getting shit on him.
And then fucking make sure they do like at least 10 hate threads about how this character is fucking broken and needs to be nerfed. Like, get real, dude. Fuck those guys.
Yeah.
And mind you, I skip out on the shower part because they don't do that. That gets in the way of them bitching.
Mm-hmm.
That's the real reason why Smash players smell like dog shit.
All bitching all day. Mm-hmm. I think it's also worth pointing out that, like, with the multiplayer functions, like, they kind of went into multiplayer stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It seems like it won't be so restrictive.
Yeah.
Like, and it will be restrictive in the right ways. To where, like, you can invite people over and set them to a certain like tier, to where they can't run around with an axe and shovel and bullshit to like fuck your town up, right?
Yeah.
Which is very smart on Nintendo's part. And then, you know, they have the phone app stuff that they're doing, which some people might not like, but I think it's also... I tend to, like, argue that point because it's like, the people who don't like the phone app, which I've never really fucking used it, I've never found a reason. Nintendo finally finds a reason to use it, and it's like, it still sucks. It's like, no, like, that's actually pretty cool. They're actually making it so you use the phone app now. There's a reason to use it. It's free. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, that could be cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I guess if we don't have any comments for anymore on Animal Crossing, I'm pretty sure like there's you know we have people in our circle that are looking forward to it too, and so I guess we can cover the rest of the topics. We have a couple more to talk about. One of them is I think I have the meme that correlates with Animal Crossing. So this one I put in our Discord. Fucking Doom guy just takes someone's ID with Animal Crossing on it and it just opens up the gate to Animal Crossing.
Dude, I would just say this: it would be a dream come true if, first of all, they bring the Monster Hunter set back. Into Smash, into fucking Animal Crossing as a thing, and or when Doom Eternal comes out for Nintendo Switch, they actually have like a Doom character.
Yeah, that'd be really awesome.
That would be fucking sick. Not only Doomslayer outfit, but like I put a picture in the Discord. I don't know whose art it is, so I can't really credit them. But I found the art as like a little Doom, one of those what are they called, the eyeball guys.
Oh yeah, the demon.
That would be fucking. That would be so cool, man.
Yeah. Alright, a couple more things. So we have some new stuff for Teppen, the Capcom mobile game that people have been Teppen.
What the hell was that?
What the fuck?
Sound like a trumpet fart.
Oh, he's switching
That
computers.
was not me.
Ender is, or Christian is switching computers. That's why I made that sound, I guess.
Oh, that was you. I thought he went before he left. I'm like, he just farted in the mic before he left.
Oh, I don't know. He might have been farting in the mic. I don't fucking know.
Maybe.
What?
No idea.
Tekken's current sales.
Yeah. So before we get there, Zero has been revealed for Teppen. Finally making it into the game, which is the card mobile game.
But is he a hero?
I think so. Oh,
you're talking about Teppen. I thought you were talking about Tekken.
Oh no,
I was like,
yeah,
super
confused.
That's sick as fuck.
I thought you were literally talking about Tekken.
No,
I was like, Tekken.
I should have been a little bit more.
Yeah.
Explain.
Yeah.
Zero to hero. There we go. There's the joke. Ha ha ha.
I
got crazy.
I was like, wait, Zero's in Tekken? What the hell?
Dude, the people go crazy if Zero wasn't tech. But anyway, no. Zero is making it into Teppen, the card mobile game from Capcom. Yeah, but you know, people.
That's the new announcement. More cards for Teppen.
I mean, I can't say shit. I think I spent like $60 on the game.
On Teppen?
Looking good.
No wait, 100.
On Teppen?
Damn.
On Teppen?
Why?
Zawarudo, you're not even gonna spend $18 for a server transfer? What the fuck?
And you spend $100 on a digital card
On a
game?
fucking
That
digital
sucks,
card game?
dude.
Do you even play this shit?
Yes.
No, you don't.
How is it?
When's the last time you played it?
This morning.
Mind you, the Teppen matches, they're over in like 5 minutes max.
Yeah.
The fuck?
There's so
How
much
pay to
faster
win
than,
is
like
it?
Hearthstone. Very. It's a digital card game.
Oh.
You need
It's
to build.
mobile too.
You need to build meta decks, dude. It's just like Hearthstone.
Gotta have the
Resident
metadicks.
Sleeper.
Cut that bitch off, next caller.
Yep. So
Cammy's looking hot.
Cammy looks hot.
Yeah, Cammy's looking hot.
Yeah, we
What
also
about
got
Zero, though?
yeah, we got Zero, and then Leon from Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil, and
Leon's sick.
yeah, I mean, we got
Sigma shoulder charge.
we got Sigma.
Buzz Lightyear.
But yeah, Buzz Lightyear.
Zerg.
Zerg.
Honestly, I could see Zerg in some of those pictures. I have Buzz Lightyear.
And Buzz Lightyear.
To infinity and beyond.
All right, so next thing. So now we're talking about Tekken.
I spoiled it a little bit earlier.
It's all right.
I thought you were talking about Tekken.
No, it's all good. It's all good. So just a quick little thing. Previously, Harada reported over 5 million sales as of December 2019. Now Harada updated to over 49 million copies sold for the series. So that's actually pretty sick. I think it definitely deserves it. It's a fun fighting game, and
$1.
$1. But no, they've been doing a lot of good things about it. I mean, even they took care of the Leroy situation, I think, rather quickly. So, and I think they're even gonna do more stuff with Leroy, I think. But we're getting continuous updates. It's still getting continuous support. The community has been really enthusiastic about it. The tournaments and stuff like that have been really exciting to watch, for me anyway. I think it's a good game to watch, and it definitely deserves this praise here. Like it sold like pretty much over 50 million copies, so I think that's really awesome for a fighting game.
How many active users?
That's another question, but I don't know.
Probably a lot. It's like the biggest fighting game right now.
Well,
Yeah, right now.
See what happens when we don't ask
This is
for shit?
recent Tekken, right?
What's up?
Yeah, so-
Yeah, so it's Tekken 7.
That's good to see that at least that fighting game hasn't shit the bed.
Oh hell no! It probably
Because this guy's developer comes out on stage and says, "Shit,
Shut
the fuck up.
Shut the
Shit
hell
down. Fuck up.
Shit the hell down.
It's that guy.
Shit the hell down.
And when people
And they-
ask him to do things, he just says, "Don't ask me for shit."
yeah, this guy fucking."
Hey man,
like,
you gotta
fuck
show
you.
your balls in the fucking fighting game.
Dude, and this guy was trying to fucking say something to him in Google Translate. He's like, "Type in English, you little shit," or something. He's like,
Damn.
"Don't use this robot fucking language."
Harada himself is like actually like pretty funny, and like he's pretty funny on Twitter as well. So I think that helps quite a bit.
I only follow him on Twitter just because I love seeing talking shit to people.
Yeah.
Like whenever people tell him to do something, he's just like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I fucking love
The more aggressive Ed Boon.
Yeah.
In some ways,
Ed Boon is like passive aggressive.
He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
boss.
Boss is straight up like, "Fuck you, shut up."
That's good
I
because
love
this
it.
the Smash community is kind of along the same line,
Yeah.
Fucking entitled. You
Mhm.
gotta fucking show your nutsack sometimes.
Yep.
Good on him.
Yeah. Glad to see it.
I thought Tekken was fun.
Yeah. Tekken is definitely a good game, in my opinion. And hopefully, we continue to see that same energy throughout this year. So, all right. So, we kind of said this earlier in the podcast, but Borderlands is getting a movie. Directed by I don't know. Directed by Eli Roth. Eli Roth appeared in a Tarantino movie, which was Inglourious Bastards. He was indeed the Bear Jew. Yeah.
Gotcha.
The guy with the baseball bat beat the shit out of one of the Nazis.
Nazi guys.
Yeah.
Killing some Nazis.
Need some Nazis. Yeah.
I just hope they make it. Like, I'm not a Borderlands fan or anything, but I hope they make it like less not like or as not like Mad Max as they can. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's got to have its uniqueness.
It's gonna have its charm. It's comedic aspect of it.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah,
fuck Claptrap.
Everybody needs to have like what the cosplayers do with the fucking like they stencil on their bodies. So
Oh
they
yeah,
have,
the cell shading effect sort of thing.
the cell
Yeah.
shading shit. Yep.
Yeah.
They'll probably do that with like computer stuff.
Yeah, that'd be kind of sick if they actually put
Yeah,
that effect.
because they use computer generated abs in 300. So
Yeah.
I'm sure doing computer generated like stencil
Mm-hmm.
stuff shouldn't be that hard. And 300's old as fuck.
Yeah.
So
Plus Maya, dude. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Fucking. That should be pretty good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Moxie, yeah. It's
Moxie?
yeah.
Tennis.
Nah.
I'm not a big tennis guy.
Someone is.
Claptrap.
Someone is.
more for me.
Yeah, exactly. See, Zawarudo, you about that claptrap?
No, I'm more for Zero.
Zero. Yeah. I knew it. Yeah.
Claptrap, I wanted to kill the first time I met him.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Hello, Squire! Where's my fucking gun? There's an enemy in front of me.
Yeah. Roth has been known for horror movies, so people have been saying, "Oh, it's gonna be a horror movie," but dude, they can change like their genres. Like they don't just.
I mean, it's gonna be gory.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be gory. Yeah.
What the fuck relevance does that fucking make? What about the guy who like literally is a comedian, right? What's his name? Key and
Peele.
guy.
Yeah.
He's like
He makes
known for
horror
like
films.
making fucking comedy, but he does like the horror movie and it did really well.
Yeah.
So that's
Well, he's been
that doesn't even
actually
make sense.
making horror films. He's made like several now that have done very well.
It's I suppose it's like a easy assumption to make, whatever. But I don't. I mean, if anything, it's just an element in the mix.
I would like to see some horror elements, but becoming a horror movie is like, I don't know about that.
No,
but,
dude.
Yeah.
You want it to be a horror movie, just have Claptrap talk to you for fucking 2 hours.
Oh, I
There
see.
you go.
True.
There's your horror movie.
Yeah.
I see.
Well,
He's been-
somebody's gonna be there whacking off when he speaks.
Yeah, he's been in like Hostel and Cabin Fever and shit.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, he's not been in a lot of horror movies. Some of these aren't horror movies at all.
Hmm.
But, yeah, I see it.
I think people are just when they say shit like that. I don't think they're being like totally serious. I feel like they're just toying around with, oh, it's gonna be, like
Probably, yeah.
just toying around with the idea of poking fun at something.
Yep. All right, so we're on to the last thing, which is Final Fantasy remake stuff. A couple more news about it. So we had this little tidbit right here, which is the exclusivity, which is extended to next year of April. So 2021 of April.
Wait, I gotta find that GIF. Hold on.
I mean, okay, hold on. I got something to say with this.
Yeah, I say. Yeah, what's up?
Same shit happened to Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
So it took them a year to bring it to PC.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna happen. This is how it works.
Yeah.
It's gonna come out next year on PC.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks, sure, but it is what it is. At least it's not Bloodborne, where who the fuck knows if it ever will. You know what I mean?
Fucking Tony's sitting in a corner holding that close.
Yeah, like at least it will. You know?
Was that Bloodborne 2?
That was the gift that Zawarudo sent me.
I'm not like.
It's not that.
I feel like it's not like a big deal, but I also feel like
it's really not.
Gives a
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I feel like if anything worries people more or should worry people more, it's just like if you don't have a PlayStation, you want to play it, right? And then you have to buy like a PlayStation 4 when we're at the cusp of PS5.
Yep.
Like imagine if it's like reverse compatible, which I think the PS5 will be.
I think for
And it's probably
now
not a big deal, but-
it's just gonna be PS4
Wait, what was that?
reverse
No,
compatible.
I reopened one of the old tabs by accident. It's nothing.
Yeah, I didn't want to see that. I don't
Yeah,
wanna see
it's
what-
nothing, dude.
What was that?
Blizzard Entertainment.
Was that your porno?
Who are they
Is that
entertaining?
your tax returns?
Activision, Bobby Kotick. That's
True.
They're
Blizzard Entertainment with ball gags and butt plugs.
Chinese investors. That's who they're entertaining.
Oh, we didn't have to go there, kids.
There's some
what do you mean, Chinese
DLC.
investors? What do you mean going where? That's true.
I like Chocobo Kid. It looks like little Goku. I am scared.
He's avoiding the question.
The carbuncle is fucking ugly.
I don't want to see the carbuncle.
Yeah,
I didn't really use these too much. I think I only used it like once.
Show Choco and Ma.
Yeah, so we had a couple more DLC shown for the the deluxe edition of Final Fantasy Remake.
Wait, were they? DLC?
Yeah, these are DLC.
What?
Yeah, if you buy the deluxe edition.
No.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
There's
like, why
What?
the fuck would I want to buy that fucking goddamn abomination of a carbuncle?
Wait,
Fuck
which version
that.
did I
Look
buy?
at that dumbass thing.
That's not a carbuncle. That's literally a dog with a fucking jewel.
Someone shove a jewel.
No, that's a dog
imbued
with
in his
with
head.
fucking brain tumor.
True.
Yeah, that dog's head is way too fucking big, dude.
What version did I?
What's the next one? Show the next one.
There's this one.
Oh, I bought the
This
deluxe
is
version.
DLC.
This is
Cactuar.
yeah, that's the
Oh,
Cactuar.
look at him.
Everybody loves it.
Watch out.
There's Thousand Needles.
Oh! That's actually pretty cool. I'm still not buying deluxe editions.
Dude, imagine them having a Cactuar assist trophy in Smash.
Oh god.
I'm telling you what, I'll probably
They
Buy
could've
the
done
game.
that.
I'll probably buy the game on PS4. Well, I'll definitely buy the game on PS4, right?
Yeah.
And then when it comes out on PC next year, I'll be a bad consumer and buy it again at the Super Deluxe Edition with all the DLC stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Not all the DLC, but because we'll probably be waiting another 6 years for the rest of the game. But
I'll buy it again if it's good.
oh yeah, true.
If I
If it's
really
bad,
enjoy
then, yeah.
it, then I'll buy it again.
Mhm.
That's how I feel about it.
Because I recently played through 7, and it definitely, like, it's one of those games where it's like, I was very skeptical and like, it's probably going to be over fucking rated. You know, and I played it and was like, it's not fucking overrated. So that rarely happens. 7's fucking a timeless classic.
Mhm.
And people have said that for a very long time, but yeah, if they fuck this up, it'll be catastrophic. So I imagine
Oh,
they're...
yeah.
And them splitting it up after playing it makes more sense to me now. It's probably not the thing that people want to hear, but it definitely makes more sense. That game is... For them to just sit there and
Yeah.
pump that game in one sitting, that shit's heavy. That's a lot of work. So
you understand now, because like literally that's what I said when they first announced that it was gonna be episodic or whatever, and like different.
well, I'm pretty sure everybody was very like upset when they announced the
They were.
episodic shit,
Yeah.
but it does.
They were,
I like
but
that's
it's like-
all of us. We were all very upset about it, but it also makes sense for them to split it, as much as it's not necessarily like the best thing
Mhm.
for consumers.
Yeah.
As long as there's content, you know what I mean? Like, and I also generally want to know like what's, and maybe they already announced it, like what's in the game, you know?
Mhm.
Like it's the Escape from Midgar shit, no spoiler, and then the future stuff, you know, like how much of is it disc 1? It probably won't be all of disc 1.
Mhm.
I recall them saying something about there being stuff at the end, like post game stuff, but I don't recall what they said. I feel like they're kind of not talking too much about it, which could be a good thing or a bad thing, because they probably don't want to say too much.
Yeah.
And I think that's fine because I'm kind of tired of developers kind of just telling you the whole fucking thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, especially Square. Square's been pretty bad with that lately.
Yeah. It's not. I don't think it's just video games. Like movies has been doing a really bad job. Like
Yeah.
they because the trailers like tell pretty much everything, or most of the movie, which I hate nowadays.
I feel like Square has been pretty bad with the trailers because they shit out 9 of them and then it kind of spoils it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to spoil anything or even hint at anything, but I feel like the trailers I've seen of this game kind of like, they kind of spoil shit. You know, like they cover a large part of the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
And I mean, it'll still be exciting because it's like, it's not Final Fantasy VII original, you know, it doesn't look like pixels and squares and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Which even the original is pretty good, but I don't know, like, I feel like over producing the game as far as like, or over marketing the game is probably not great for the game.
Mhm.
Leaving people with like a sense of surprise and stuff is very good. But I also feel like communication is also, especially in a game you're splitting in 3 halves, I think it's very important.
Yeah.
Even if they don't really know how, they have to have some idea of how they're doing it. And I feel like they owe that to the fans that have been playing this game and that have obviously pre-ordered and that sort of thing. At least that much.
Mhm.
Like, to just ease people in, be like, hey, look, this is kind of the format we have, or the roadmap we have for this game, you know?
Yeah.
Which I'm going to make a prediction that they just kind of split it in 3 even halves, and they'll probably be around full price, maybe.
Mhm.
Maybe the last one won't be. I don't know. Scares me the most is DLC stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the shit that went on with 15, which had, it's mixed, but that's what scares me or whatever. I mean, I always had the original, and I'm pretty sure to an extent, like the remake will be enjoyable to some extent. Even 15 was enjoyable to some extent, but
yeah.
It's pretty sketchy, especially when developers say nothing, and it's just kind of like, all right, Square kind of has this reputation now, especially with what went on with Kingdom Hearts and 15. It's like, what are you gonna melt? Where's the cow? And where are them dried ass udders?
Yeah.
They're gonna be sitting there fucking yanking on that shit after the cow's like fucking like panting and having an asthma attack. Like,
yep. Just a couple more tweets. We have 7 more weeks to go for Final Fantasy VII. That's some nice little artwork.
Tifa.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude.
Tifa, my wallpaper on my phone for fucking this entire year.
Dude, Tifa looks sick in the game. Holy shit,
She looks like I would lick her belly button.
What about Scarlet?
Scarlet. Oh, God, dude. The one woman I'd probably actually have shove her high heel at my asshole. Demonetized.
Yeah, put Scarlet on the screen.
Scarlet?
Yeah, put Scarlet on the screen.
Alright. Meanwhile, the game itself is reportedly to be 100 gigs, so,
Hefty.
Yeah,
Holy
hefty.
shit.
The hefty content. I hope it's the actual content, not just the, way it looks.
I have to fucking delete my entire hard drive to fucking
External hard drive saving.
Just throw out your hard drive and put in just a Final Fantasy hard drive.
fucking damn. I gotta have a whole separate Final Fantasy VII hard drive for this game.
What was it? Oh yeah, remake. Yeah, just do a trailer. It should pop up. What was it? The song trailer?
It's this one.
Where
I
was
think
it?
you passed it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, God,
There's
dude.
Todd right there.
That's me right there, bro.
Well, him.
Fucking,
That's Todd.
I don't want to spoil anything. I fucking hate that character, but she's hot as hell.
Why is Simmons in this game?
What?
I don't know. Why are you
I
in
think
the
the game will be really fun.
Why are you in the game?
Alright, baby, we'll make you sexy.
Oh my god.
If they take their time, this game will be very cool.
I gotta
But
get close to
There's
my
so
work.
much to it, man.
Mhm.
God damn. This is gonna be crazy. This looks pretty good, though.
Dude,
Alright,
the level.
take off the pants.
Look at that side.
Oh, teeth.
Hair.
Damn.
Oh! That looks like Greek God X.
Oh shit, Cornello's bald head.
Hey,
Okay.
don't make fun of Mark Hamill.
All right, let me ask this: Who the hell is this motherfucker right here?
Can't tell you.
That's part.
Ah! God damn
Can't
it!
tell you.
Just wait.
It's a
Oh.
Kingdom Hearts
Just wait.
character.
It's a Kingdom Hearts character. All right, man, I'll go with that for now.
It's a crossover. Kingdom Hearts, one
He's
of
a soldier. That's all you need to know.
All right. He's a soldier. Fine.
And he's also on porn bait.
If you played the DLC for Kingdom Hearts Remind or whatever the fuck that shit is,
Mm.
then you know.
Oh.
It's Demix.
That's
It's fucking
There you go.
Demix, dude. Dance, water, dance.
Oh yeah. The guy with the guitar,
Get out.
right?
pay, consumers pay.
Get out. Skip.
Yeah, that guy with the guitar. I remember him.
Fucking.
This guy.
Everybody looks cool.
To
Yeah.
pieces.
I hope it's not too over dramatic and fucking
Red.
because
My
it feels
boy.
like everything kind of flows in the original game, or it super flows in the original. I hope it's not
so fucking cool.
over anime.
He's my boy.
And there's Sephiroth.
Yeah, so this happens way too early. Like
That's not
there's
Sephiroth. That's Angio.
no, come on. They don't show up until the movie.
Ah, my garbage tier sword.
Yep, the default ass sword.
Hojo looks good.
Yeah.
He looks like a
Oh, yeah, He looks like old fucking what's that guy with the?
Genova looks disgusting.
Oh yeah,
And I
Genova.
love it.
Mhm.
She looks so gross.
I'll bang you that.
I love it.
Ew.
Huh?
Huh?
I'll
What?
bang that.
Ew.
Zawarudo, come on, man.
What? I'll bang that.
There's
What about
Damn.
Leviathan? Would you bang that?
Sure.
I hope it's his. Okay, I'm gonna re-clarify. I hope it's not super anime-ish, and I hope it's as cinematic as it is, right? Because we've seen shit like this in the trailers for fucking 15.
Have you guys
Some of
not
the
looked
stuff
at
was
the
fucking
screenshots of like what side quests and stuff are gonna look like? Or are you guys trying to go in?
I'm
kinda
I'm not paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like it's obviously
There was
it's
a
remake to the
There was a PlayStation blog showing off some stuff that's like kind of new. So I don't know if y'all were...
I mean,
Like I said, the trailers that they release kind of. I mean, like, not from where Hawk is. I think Hawk's kind of safe now with what the trailers have shown. But, like, there's a lot of spoily shit in this. Like,
But is it, like, spoilers because we know? Or is it, like...
it's probably spoilers because we know. But it's also, like... It's
With
something that I feel like it's, like, if you experience it for the first time raw, I feel like it's, like... It hits deeper, maybe. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's pretentious to say, but...
Yeah.
Because I went into like Fantasy 7 blind as fuck, like so like when I experienced things the first time, like even from like as pixely as it is, you know, and dated, you know, like it still has that like aura of like it's got a good progression, you know what I mean? Like it's a story, you know, it's kind of like reading a book. So I hope it's good, but I also wouldn't pay too much mind if you've already seen the trailers that they have. I hope you would just like stay away from trailers.
Well, I told Hawk this already too. There's a lot of things in the trailers as well that is not in the original.
Yeah. I definitely noticed.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard for him to spoil himself completely, because he'll even realize himself that that doesn't happen. You know, like this. Say, for example, that incident with Sephiroth in this trailer, that doesn't happen in the, you know, in the original.
Sephiroth doesn't appear till like way late.
Yeah, like way later. So yeah, there's just not a lot of even in an earlier trailer. There's like a scene where these like ghosts are like surrounding Cloud and Aerith and shit. That doesn't happen.
Nope.
So yeah, there's things that are in the original here, which is fine. It actually shows that it is a remaster, and they kind of are
an entire remake, not even
an actual remake.
Yeah.
And they're ignoring all of Dirge's Cerberus. That game's trash.
I know.
I don't even know what that is.
I had to go through it.
It's a third-person shooter surrounding.
That makes every character worse.
What?
Yeah, it's.
Imagine, like, I guess, I don't know. Imagine there's an anime you like watching, and it's like phenomenal, and then season 2 comes out, and for some reason they just make every character worse.
I feel like I've seen this before.
Fairy Tale.
You know, maybe. I don't know.
I'm lost. Where am I?
And then there's Gact.
Where?
I don't know. I feel like people should just, do whatever the fuck you want. I feel like, for myself, I'm just going to stay away from trailers, even though I know, like, the game.
I feel like going in raw would be nice. Like, this is what my advice would be. Hold off. Don't even play original. Play remake. And when you have to wait, like, a few years for part 2, just play the original in the time. And then you can see the differences. You're like, wait, so that's... So that happened differently, you know?
Just like the manga. It's like reading a manga.
Yeah.
Like watching anime. That's what I do with Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, Hojo looks like that one guy from the organization.
People who run Nintendo.
or that too. But no, what was his rank? Like, he was like number 2 or some shit. Or he had the guns. I forget his name.
And what?
Zigbar. He kind of looks like Zigbar.
Zigbar?
Yeah.
I get more of a what's his name from Dragon Ball? General Tao.
Oh yeah.
Towel?
Yes, towel.
Oh, no, not towel. Tao, like Tao. Tao. He's from Dragon Ball.
Fucking pillars. Yeah,
Oh yeah, he flies with pillars. Maybe he's the next character in DLC. Well, I don't know.
Put Hojo in Smash.
Hojo and Smash. Yeah.
Hojo from Dirge of Cerberus and Smash.
Oh my god, his face! Dude, holy
Spoiler: Hojo's in Dirge of Cerberus.
Spoiler:
it's not
this guy is
good.
like 80 years old and has amazing hair.
Right?
And it's bad.
Yeah. Game looks good. Looking good. Hopefully,
They ruined Vincent in Dirge of Cerberus.
Yeah, I know. That's why I've stayed away from it.
That shit's so bad. It's so bad. After what kind of character Vincent actually is, it undoes everything about him. And I'm just gonna shut up because Hawk hasn't played. I'm getting in vent mode while I'm fucking free select.
Yep.
Oh, friend.
God, Tifa, dude, holy shit. Bear looks fucking sick too. The way his attacks.
Oh, dude. Fucking, I'm gonna have the same team I had in fucking the original.
The way they look in the remake, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
It is so fucking dope.
Mm-hmm.
Like Barrett, that shit he does where he like punches them with his gun arm.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what it is, but I feel like that move's gonna have so much weight behind it, and it's gonna feel so good doing.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely can't wait for the game because I went through the Midgar stuff, so I'm just out of Midgar, so I kind of pretty much understand what I'm gonna get myself into for this remake. So
Get all the Dementors.
Yeah, this shit doesn't like. I don't know what the fuck those things are.
yeah.
You better have Opportunist Charm.
I have an idea of what they are, but I'm not. I can't talk about them because Hawk's not there yet,
All right. Development footage.
or what they're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be all my sins flying around.
All your sins. Yeah.
Yep.
Smart. That's a lot of sins.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I can like control them.
A
But
monument to all your sins.
Are like is a third of them from Smash because you're like play Samus and go to the corner and then charge like every single time and I'm trying to chase you down.
I said sins, not retardations. Like actual sins, Like,
oh, so you mean the things that happened in 14? Got it. Okay.
City Eaters.
When are you gonna play 14 with us so you can experience his sins?
yes. I'll buy the game for you. I'll buy your first month. I'll buy you something from Box Station.
You can buy me
just
all
spend
this stuff, but I have to spend
But you're
all.
not gonna buy a server transfer.
You shut the hell up.
You have to buy Hawk a character boost.
I'll buy that too.
And he's not gonna know what the fuck is going on.
Is someone sniffing cocaine or some shit?
Oh god. No, I'm just. I don't support character.
Don't do that to him, dude. We got to deal with so many retard character boosters already. Like Hawk's
me.
gonna be so lost.
Yeah.
I'd rather handhold him through the entire story, be all his cues, than boost
Hawk,
him.
you awake?
Yes.
I'd rather put the work in. He can
Hawk,
skip cut.
you're
you can
almost
skip the
1/4 through
cutscenes.
Realm Reborn.
You can skip the cutscenes. That's fine. But like,
if I ever play, I'm probably gonna fall asleep at one point, dude, because I get so tired.
You'll definitely fall asleep in the first two expansions,
Gosh.
or first two parts of the game.
You're
I
gonna
don't know.
wish for
I don't
sweet
know, man.
death
It's
release.
it's about playing with friends.
I know.
Yeah.
It's also a hefty commitment.
But it is a hefty
Yeah.
commitment. Ugh.
You're not even always in Discord. You're always like working on something.
Yeah,
so.
I'm like working. Yeah, like I put
Well,
my.
also, Final Fantasy 14 is like really good at like kind of being very lenient about endgame stuff too. Like comparative to WoW, like WoW is so demanding
Oh,
with
wow.
this endgame.
Wow.
Like you fall behind when you don't keep up with your dailies and this, that, and the other. With Final Fantasy, it's kind of like, all right, well, I could do this thing for the week, and then I can just go do whatever and just chill.
It's a lot more digestible.
It's a lot more digestible. There's people who will get on just once a week just to do their weekly raids and then not play until next week.
Honestly, it's the
I don't
journey.
play that much.
It's the journey and the pirate stories that what takes time.
Yeah.
Like when you're finally at where we are, like you can have the freedom to kind of do what you want, or you know, like for me, there's not really too many things I'm interested in at the moment, with the exception of like eating stuff. I like that, but it's honestly the time-consuming part and the committing part is the journey there. It takes a lot of fucking. Maybe I'm over making a big deal out of it, but it takes a while to get there.
Yeah,
it does, especially for a person who's working and occupied with other tasks. It's going to take a while.
Yep.
Yeah.
It took me years.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. It took me years to reach endgame.
Didn't Faka?
I started at the beginning of Stormblood.
When did I start?
And I finished after Shadowbringers came out.
Jeez.
Yeah, I think Faka finished Shadowbringers before Chris.
Like, I
Well,
don't think it would
didn't.
take him a year or anything.
Baka didn't finish it before me because him and James wouldn't play until I kept pressuring them.
Oh,
And then I bought them Shadowbringers, and because I finished the story, and I was like, guys, this is actually my favorite Final Fantasy. So, come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't think it would take you like a year. It might take you like a month of
You know
playing
what?
to get there.
We'll tease his teat with like PSO or something, being like, imagine all this fun playing with something that's modern and not 8 years old, hanging out with friends.
That could be a good way to,
Yeah.
ease in. But
yeah.
well, obviously, I don't know, because I don't know what I'm going to be doing at the time. I have no idea. So
Yeah.
But anyways, that's it for another conversation. That's all the news we have. You know, we got Final Fantasy VII out of the way. We got all the epidemic-related news out of the way.
I'm pregnant.
No, I'm kidding. What?
What?
Excuse me? No. Fighting game stuff out of the way and all that fun stuff. So, anyways, that's it for the podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in once again, and don't forget to check us out on iTunes, Spotify, and of course, all our episodes are on the YouTube channel, The Hawk. All that information will be in the description. And so we'll be back in 2 weeks, and I think by then Granblue Versus will be out. So maybe by then we'll talk about a little more about it. We'll see. So, yep. Until next time, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.
So about me being pregnant.
Oh yeah.